Get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers who deposit $5 or more can get no sweat bet up to $1,000 back in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Shannon. New customers can get a no sweat bet up to $1,000 if your first bet loses. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code Shannon. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite unk, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, route runner extraordinaire, Bengals legend, Ring of Fame honoree, the great Pro Bowler, All-Pro, Chad from Liberty City, the bottom, representing all the way from Santa Monica Junior College. Then he went north to Oregon State, all the way back down to the Midwest in Cincinnati, Ohio, Chad Ochocinco Johnson, better known as Mr. Rail. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're officially now, Ocho, 1,135,000 subs. Thank you so much. Please make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. You can get the feed through Club Shay Shay, but we would greatly appreciate it if you got the feed through Nightcap. Thank you. Thank you guys for selling out Shea by Laportier. We are taking, but we're taking only pre-orders. We're taking pre-orders. You will get it, but it's going to probably take you 2 weeks to 3 weeks in order for you to get the order received back once because we got a big shipment in, and so all orders will be processed, but it's going to take about 3 weeks before it get to you. So thank you guys. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. So thank you guys again for help selling out Shea by Laportier. None of this is possible without you guys, and you guys have been very, very supportive since the very beginning. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate that. Jordan up here rigging the microphone. He got some bullshit going here, ladies and gentlemen. I wish y'all could see this concoction that he got rigged. In other words, to make a long story short, he got it ninja rigged over here. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. He got some stuff, look like an ashtray with a Kleenex box. So I don't know what he got going on, but let's just hope the mic doesn't fall.
Wait,
yes.
Where you at?
I'm in Austin.
You in Austin?
Yeah.
Hold on. What you doing in Austin?
I'm at South by Southwest. I'm gonna do first take tomorrow and Tuesday from here. I'm doing Nightcap tonight. We would have got here earlier, but the plane was our flight was delayed. Jordan is here with me. Our flight was delayed coming out of LA by almost an hour. So that's what kind of threw us off, because there's not a whole lot of direct flights, and I don't do the layover thing. Layover men.
You too good. You too good for layovers.
Okay. Since you put it like that, hell yeah, I'm too good. I'm going direct. I don't even want to look here. If I'm going to heaven or hell, don't stop me. Just let me go ahead and go where I'm going. It is what it is.
Wait a minute, but there's nothing wrong with layovers, because you never know who you might meet on your layover.
I ain't trying to meet nobody. Because if I want to meet somebody on a layover, guess what I've done? I'd have booked a trip there, stayed there, got there a couple of days earlier, laid over, then got my ass to my original destination.
You know what? That's something else we got to work on. I'm gonna jot that down. We're gonna work on that. You need it. It's okay to have a layover. It gives you time to think. It gives you a mental reset so you can think about some of the things that you want to do. It ain't nothing wrong with layovers. What the hell
you think I'm doing while I'm sitting on the damn flight for 3 hours? Then I mess around and miss my flight. So what happened? I said, let's just say for the sake of argument, I had a layover. Now I'm delayed coming out of LA. Now I get to the destination where I'm supposed to lay over, and I'm late, and my flight is it's gone. So now what am I supposed to do, Ocho?
Reset.
No, hell no.
Reset. It's so many different things. You listen, layovers are awesome. Depending on where you lay over. For one, do you like the people watch? Do you people watch at all?
Watch what? No, hell no. Stop.
Listen. People watching is an extreme sport. It's an extreme sport, as simple as it may sound, but watching people in the airport, watching people when you're at a restaurant, just people watching is one of the, I find such joy in that. Just watching people. It's weird.
I'm really trying to get from point A to point B. I don't make
as fast as possible.
I don't really make a whole lot of eye contact. Because people like, oh, it's just me. Let me get a picture. And okay, if they see you take a picture, you just told me earlier that this is a copycat society. So if somebody see you taking a picture, somebody see you getting an autograph, what's the rest of the people gonna do? Because that's what you're trying to do with your tipping. You're trying to show people that you're tipping so other people will catch on. So as a matter of fact, I was waiting on Jordan to get off the plane. So I was sitting there and it just so happens, Ocho, at the corner of my eye, I see a guy snap a picture.
Right.
I said, my man, you not gonna ask? He said, man, I ain't even know it was you. I said, you just take pictures. I said, you a professional photographer? I said, you just take pictures of random people? Say, no, he said, I wasn't sure though. I said, so why you just didn't come up and ask?
You see why he just took a picture and then come up and ask? You need to be a little bit more welcoming to people. Your facial expression. You need to get off the plane with a smile on your face, letting people know you're welcoming and it's okay. You know what? Listen, the chance of you seeing me again is slim to none. If you'd like the autograph, you'd like a picture, you need to have a welcoming presence and aura when you walk off the plane. I need to fly somewhere with you.
No, you don't.
You need to bring me with you next time you travel.
No,
I'm gonna show you how you do it.
You're gonna be in the back of the plane. I'm gonna be done, got off and gone. By the time you get to where I'm going, I'll be in the truck waiting on you.
That's fine. I'm gonna catch you at baggage claim. Because all the bag getting off at the same time.
I don't check no baggage.
Oh, you shop when you get there.
No.
My bad.
No, ain't no shopping when I get there. I got my stuff nice and neat and a little carry-on. Bro, right. I'm not trying to go to baggage claim. I'm just trying to get there, get to the driver, get in the car, get to the hotel. I get done what I need to get done, and I'm out. I'm not out when I go to a city, I'm not out eating. I'm not at no mall. I'm not anything. Right. I'm in my hotel room.
Yeah, we gonna have to work on that. We're gonna have to put you through therapy, allow you to be more of a people person, be a little bit more sociable, be a little bit more approachable. I think that will pay dividends for us in the long run. So we're going to work on that.
You know what I tell people? When people ask me, it's like, how would you describe yourself? I say, I'm the most outgoing introvert you'll ever meet.
Right. Now we're going to fix that. Now you're going to be the most outgoing. What's the opposite of introvert?
Extrovert.
Man, listen, I'm using them big ass words with me, man.
Introvert and extrovert.
Extrovert. I just say outgoing, but I learned something new tonight.
I think the way I describe myself, I'm an ordinary person with an extraordinary job.
I like it.
I'm very ordinary. Listen, you would not get if you met me and you didn't know, if you just saw me.
Yes, sir.
You would just think I'm just a regular big person because I don't give you that energy that I'm better than. I just give you an energy that I'm out and about, just go about my business, and I'm out of the way.
Yeah,
that's how I've always been.
Yeah,
and so go ahead.
Where you are now in life, and where you're trying to prepare yourself to, we're going to have to change our approach and get you to be an extrovert. You already outgoing as it is. You
can't be who you not.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to change some things in the way you operate and the way you do things, especially when it comes to the people that are fans of you. To get us where we want to get to, there's certain things in life that you're gonna have to change. You might not want to, but you have to. Like, oh my goodness, I met Shannon Sharpe for the first time. That motherfucker was awesome.
Now you want me to change. I've been asking you to do certain things, and you tell me that's who you are, and you're not going to change.
Name one thing that you've asked me to do that I've declined. Name one, just one.
Become more critical of the players when you see them do wrong.
I did very well towards the end of the season doing just that. I did very well doing just that towards the end of the season. Yes, I did.
Look, I think for me, Ocho, it takes me a while to get. Why do you think I don't go out? I'm a homebody. I've been a recluse.
I don't go out either, huh? Mind you, I'm normally sleep by 9:30, but ever since I have my body programmed for Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, I know we got nightcap. So what do I do during the day? I take me a 2-3 hour nap so I can make sure I'm up, to be able to go. And if you notice, and listen, I could tell the chat, we all family, and I talk to you about that. I say, will you ever notice? But that last hour or that last 30 minutes, I be fighting for my life.
Yeah.
I be fighting for my life. I'm just be honest. I be fighting.
Yeah. I mean, I take pictures now. unless I'm running late. I'm not
Right.
going to miss my flight signing no autographs and taking no pictures.
Right.
Because when I hear that last call, this is our final call, and we're closing the door, I got to go. I have to get you next time. Hopefully I see you somewhere down the road. Because I'm not going to miss no flight. They closed that door on me and I took a picture. Now I'm going to be mad at everybody. But I just, for me, like I said, I'm just an ordinary guy with an extraordinary job. Mm-hmm. I'm the most outgoing, introverted person that you're going to meet. And I think the thing is, Ocho, is that they see the personality, the persona that they see on television.
Right.
And so that's how they, once I get to know you, like if you were to have some of my teammates were to come on, they would say what you see on camera is how he is in the locker room.
Right.
But that's a very friendly environment. That's a very secure environment. So that's the difference.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the complete opposite of you, but what you see on TV, what you see on TV, what you saw on the field is the exact person I am. Fun, personality, outgoing.
Right.
If I meet you, I'm act like I know you 30 years, ain't met you a day in my life.
Right.
If I meet you and you try to shake my hand, I don't shake no hands. I'm a hugger. Bring that shit in here because ain't no telling when I'm gonna see you again. And if I don't see you again, you'll remember that feeling of how I made you feel when I've never met you be a day in my life. I don't know. It's just, and I've always been like that. And if you talk to me, I got a problem. I meet people and I hold a goddamn conversation 20, 30 minutes about any motherfucking thing.
I 20, 30 minutes. I don't remember last time I had 20, 30 minutes to kill.
I know. See, I talk a lot. That's my problem. Because if whoever's sitting next to me on the plane, I know they be pissed. I know they be mad. But you sit next to me in that exit row, we gonna talk the whole flight. I don't care how long it is, 2-3 hours.
Honestly, I'm trying to think who I sat next to. You know who I was on the plane, and I was across the aisle. So I was in like A on one side. No, I was in B, C. I was in C. No, I was in C on the aisle, and he was on the aisle, and we just sat there.
Who that? And
we the whole while I'm going to Atlanta. He's going to Atlanta. He didn't say a word. Plane get to the gate, board. He introduced himself. He said, "Man, I didn't want to bother you." He says, "I'm Steve Carell." Steve Carell, the actor.
Wait, the actor?
Yes.
From the Steve
40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, hey, he funny, man.
Yeah.
See?
And he was like, I know. He said, "I know you get it all the time. I didn't want to bother you, but I just want to say, love what you do, so forth and so on, and carry on."
Shit me.
I mean, I've been on the plane with Sam, but I know Sam.
Yeah.
But Sam was a couple of rows in front of me. I've been the dude that ended up, he died of I think his name is Michael
Claude Duncan. Michael Claude Duncan.
Michael C. Williams, the guy from The Wire.
Oh, that's my dog. That's my dog.
He had to start. Yeah. I was on a flight with him.
Yeah.
And then most of the time, like when I'm on the flight with celebs, because I don't view myself as a celeb.
Right.
They won't talk. They'll talk once the plane lands. They're like, "Hey, love what you do, blah, 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 blah. You're funny. Hey, I love, keep up the great work." Then they go on their way. I'm going mine.
Well, you better than me, boy. If Samuel Jackson want to play with me, whoever he's sitting next to, I'm going to ask to switch seats. How you doing, sir? I want to sit next to my uncle, please. We just want to talk. We need to catch up a little bit. That's all. See, the fact I fly Spirit most of the time on my own time, so I don't get the opportunity to sit next to the celebs like you do. But the regular people that sit in the exit row with me, I always Spirit flight seat 13A. Whoever sitting in 13B, we finna talk. Yeah. We finna have a conversation. I want to know everything. I want to know everything about where you're born, where you're from. Family life, relationship, marriage, divorce, what happened, what went wrong, what's your end goal? What's your 5-year plan from now on? Why are you traveling? Where you going to? I just be going. I'm sometimes I think I'm a little too friendly. I get in trouble. With that, with
I
listen.
I ain't never had that problem.
Listen, you put me in a room with 100 people. Before I leave that event, I'm gonna know everything about all 100. I'm gonna know everything about them.
I mean, for the most part, like most of the time, the flight attendants, they'll come by, they ask for an autograph or they want to take a picture. And I was like, okay, once we get settled, we get up in the air, I'll come up and take a picture. It's blocked from the purview of the other passengers or flight attendants. They'll slip me a note, hey, thanks for flying with us. I appreciate it. Nah, nothing like that. But they just normally like, hey, love the podcast, hey, what you doing? Love you and Ocho. It's stuff like that. No, I ain't got no flight attendant. I ain't got no information from no flight attendant.
Okay.
I guess they look at the board now. They'll say, you done aged down. Sit your old ass down. We ain't passing no slide no number to you. I done phased out, Ocho. Your boy done phased out.
Nah, you Ocho, check this out. Man. Yes, sir.
Oh, damn. What happened to the animation? It's time for some Oscar cap. We ain't got no animation for this, Ocho, but it is what it is. Oppenheimer. wins Oscar Best Picture. It swept all major awards. It came in with 13 nominations. People were trying to see, would it catch Ben-Hur? Would it catch Titanic? Would it catch Lord of the Rings, the end of the world? Had won 11. Oppenheimer came in with 13 nominations. It did win 7. Robert Downey Jr., best male actor in a supporting role.
Legend.
Cillian Murphy won best in a lead role. Christopher Nolan, best picture. So no surprises. There's really no surprises tonight. The only gaffe that I saw, and I was watching it on the plane, Ocho, was Al Pacino forgot, and here are the nominees for the last award of the night. And he just opened the card and just like, okay, Oppenheimer. I was like, I thought it was me. I was like, well, damn, did he mention the nominees for Best Picture?
Right.
Nope. And so I'm sure that was started trending. But I mean, look, he probably stayed up late. Matt Man got a baby. He got a 2 or 3 month old.
Oh yeah.
Hell, he probably don't forgot he got a baby, but hell, he got one. Yeah. I just reminded him if he did forget. Hopefully he didn't forget he got a child like he forgot the nominees for the Best Picture. It was go ahead.
No, the funny thing about the Oscars, sometimes, well, especially this year's Oscars, some of the people that were nominated, some of the movies that won, especially Oppenheimer, I never got a chance to see it. I never got a chance to see it. So normally after the hype is built up like it is now in a movie like Oppenheimer is something that really didn't intrigue me at first, obviously when it came out. But now that they won after 13 nominations, winning 7 Oscars, I'm going to go back myself so I can do my homework and see why this film was so good.
Hey, read up on Julius Robert Oppenheimer, the guy that considered the godfather of the atomic bomb. I mean, he was a very brilliant man. I think he graduated Harvard at 18. He had a PhD by the age of 24.
Right.
He was a brilliant man, and he helped create this, and then realized what he had done, because that was a plutonium bomb, and they later developed the hydrogen bomb.
Right.
The 2 bombs that they dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki killed 2,000 people. But the hydrogen bombs they possess now is 1,000 times more powerful.
Right.
So that lets you know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
And, but he ended up, like I said, he died of, he wasn't a very old man when he passed away. I think he died of throat cancer in 1967 at the age of 64. But released in the summer, growing reviews, box office near $1 billion. It was the 3rd highest grossing film to win Best Picture: Titanic, Lord of the Rings, Return of the Kings. And so the highlight of the night was John Cena coming out there naked to present.
Yeah, I saw the clip. I saw the clip on Twitter and Instagrams, and I couldn't hear the sound, so I didn't really understand the context and what it was he was doing. Or did he present an award or something? What was the point?
Costume design.
So he came out naked with nothing on.
Yeah, he had no costume.
Okay.
So Lily Gladstone was the first Native American person to be nominated for a competitive acting Academy Award. She lost the award to Emma Stone for Poor Things. Emma Stone had I guess she had a dress malfunction, but I couldn't see it. I wasn't really listening to it, but she kept pointing to her back. So I'm assuming something was going on with that.
Right.
Divine Joy Randolph wins Best Supporting Actress, Bring the Tears. And but I did listen to her because I was on the plane. The others, I was already in the hotel. and she told a story about how her mom, she was a singer, and her mom said, "Nah, you go across the street to the theater. That's your calling." I believe that's your calling.
Right.
So she was incredible, and I love hearing her speech. But the Academy Awards, I mean, that's something that's on my bucket list. I want to attend the Oscars.
Attend or host?
No, I want to attend. I don't want to host.
I mean, you don't have to host. You could present. Listen, when I went on Jimmy Kimmel, what you think the first thing I asked him was?
What?
Jimmy, let me come up there with you and host the Oscars. Even though it's extreme and I probably would never get the opportunity to be in a room with those type of people. I just you know what?
I just want to be in attendance. That's on my bucket list.
Something to check. Well, when you go, I'm going too then.
Yeah, that's a bucket list item for me to be in attendance and to see who you see. Obviously,
maybe
Denzel.
Hold on. Let's take it a step further. Forget attending. How about we create a short film and boom, maybe we win an Oscar one day. Let's think big. A short film.
Ocho, you know how hard it is to get you to be here every night and on time.
Me on time?
Yeah, you.
I'm here early.
No, I just like when they tell me, "Oh yeah, Ocho in for tonight." I like.
Wait, you never had a problem with me being late, ever? Because I'm one that's.
I'm just trying to get you here. I'm just trying to make sure Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Ocho in, because I never know, Ocho. I never know.
And that's a good thing. The feeling of the unknown. Listen, it is a good thing. The feeling of the unknown, me being very unpredictable, but it's one thing you can always count on with me, Unc. I'm always be on time because I don't go nowhere. So I'm always be home.
But my time, and what about being here? You could be on time and not be here. You might be.
I'm here. I'm always here. I'm here. Because once when we had that talk in Beverly Hills at that place where I had no business being because it was out of my price range, and I told you once I'm locked in, I'm locked in. We doing this. That's it. I'm here. Okay. I'm here for the long haul.
I sure appreciate that. I just pray to God every time Sunday and Monday and Thursday roll around that I ain't gonna get a text from Max saying Ocho ain't gonna be able to make it.
Yeah, ain't gonna be none of that. And listen, the only time I ain't gonna be able to make it unless the good man call me home. That's it.
Well, you better get before he call you home. Say, well, I got to do a couple hours of nightcap. They don't shortchange me. We done paid you. We don't got. You got. Real gonna have to write us a check back. It's time for our first segment of the day. Here's the news cap. What's our first news cap, Ash? Where's the countdown? Here we go.
There it is.
The Buccaneers saw two of the most important players. Baker Mayfield agreed on a 3-year, $100 million deal. The Bucs aren't letting Baker Mayfield near free agency. The two sides agreed on a 3-year, $100 million deal, included $50 million guaranteed with a max value of $115. I said, Ocho, his value probably somewhere around $40 million a year. Came in a little slight less than that. Probably looks like it's about $38 million. So that's a very, very good deal for him. He earned that contract based on his performance last year. Because think about it, he went from Cleveland to Carolina to the Rams. All in the span of hold on. He started in Cleveland, got traded to Carolina. Carolina traded him to the Rams. And then here he is in Tampa. And I believe he had his best season of his NFL career. He played extremely well. He was very deserving, earned. He earned this. Him and the combination of Mike Evans had a great duo, great rapport with each other. So I'm very, very excited for him. He's set to make $30 million guaranteed in 24, $30 million, $20 million, which is guaranteed in 25, and another $40 million in 2026. So congratulations, Baker. Very, very well deserved.
Yep. Congrats, Baker. Congrats. Hey, listen, he played very well. Obviously, the answers with Tom Brady leaving and that quarterback position being vacant, we all wondered, we all asked, can Baker Mayfield fill the role and pick up where Tom Brady left off? Obviously,
last year that wouldn't have been that's not saying much because Tom Brady did not play well. I caught a lot of criticism. And here's the thing, Ocho, as great players start to age, it gets hard, especially you're talking about a pantheon great. You're talking about a transcendent great player, which is Tom Brady. But Tom Brady didn't play well.
Yeah,
And I was one of the few that was willing to say Tom Brady's not playing well. Tom Brady's record, here's Tom Brady's record last year. He was 8-10. He won the regular season. He was 8-9.
Right.
Okay, the first playoff game, they got the Cowboys. The Cowboys shellacked them. But he averaged 6.3 yards attempt. He averaged 20. He had 27 touchdowns, 89.2 passer rating. Baker Mayfield was a yard better, 7 touchdowns more, and a 7% quarterback rating better. And he won 2 more regular season games.
Right.
I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Tom Brady had a great career, but it's okay to say Tom Brady wasn't playing well. Tom Brady wasn't played well.
Yeah.
He didn't play well. He had one game in which Tom Brady looked like Tom Brady. That was against the Carolina Panthers. If I'm not mistaken, they were behind by as much as 14 points. He throws for over 400 yards. But if you look at the other games, he didn't play well. Because this is what you do, Ocho, and this is what I tell people a lot of times when they finally do get me to talk and open up. I say, when you're dealing with a historically great player, you don't compare them to other players that they're playing with now. You compare them to a younger self.
Their old self,
That's what you have to compare them to, because it's unfair to compare them with someone that's never going to be as great as them, because that's what we expect of you.
Right.
We don't get to say, well, he's playing better than X. That's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And so I was happy. And here's the thing. Tom knew he didn't play well. That's why he didn't come back.
I mean,
because guess what? You heard, if I'm not mistaken, John Lynch said they had a conversation, and Kyle Shanahan said they had a conversation with Brock Purdy. Said, hey, if we can get Tom, you're going to probably have to sit from a year, but how cool would that be to get an opportunity to learn from him?
Yeah.
If Tom thought he could play at the level that he was accustomed to playing, Tom Brady would. That's a Super Bowl team.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at what they got. They got Christian McCaffrey. They got Juszczyk. They got Debo. They got Kittle. Yeah. They got Ayuk. Look at that offensive line. Look at that defense.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is not passing that opportunity up, because think about it. When he joined Tampa, Tampa didn't have what San Francisco has in place currently. Look at it. Now you tell me.
I think just still, after winning the Super Bowl, leaving New England, going to Tampa Bay, being able to win a Super Bowl, just the excitement that Tom Brady brought to the city of Tampa.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
To that team. Just being the quarterback alone, you have a feeling, okay, even if he did have a bad season, but he decides to retire, it's still like, oh, damn, what do we do now? Because he is still the greatest quarterback of all time in general. But for Baker to come in and to somewhat succeed very well, and that was his first year, right? His first year
in Tampa. Absolutely.
His first year in Tampa. Obviously, the Bucs finished the season 9-8. They won the NFC South. Hell, they went to the goddamn playoffs, beat the Eagles. Where Baker had a hell of a game, and obviously he gives them a chance. With Baker at the helm, he gives them a chance year in and year out, especially the next 3 years, where, you know what? We have a chance to win NFC South, because we understand Baker Mayfield is capable of doing just that, winning games and getting us to the playoffs.
So I'm happy for him that he was able to go in, play well, earn himself a big time payday. And here we are. Congratulations to Baker. Congratulations to Mike Evans. They get those 2 guys resigned. Now the question is, what are they going to do? Levante David, Devin White. You know, they've already released Shaq Barrett. So they've got some pretty tough decisions coming up on the defensive side of the football. The Patriots are trading Mac Jones to the Jags for a 6th-round draft pick. The Patriots will receive a 2024 6th-round draft pick as compensation. The trade cannot be processed until the new year, which begins Wednesday. Jones passes a physical. The New England owns the 3rd pick in the draft, where many around the league expect them to select one of the top-rated quarterbacks. It is trending. We don't know, Ocho, but it's trending like the Bears are going to select Caleb Williams number 1. Now,
it's trending. We don't know. We know.
The likely decision is going to come down the Patriots. Do they take Jaden Daniels, or do they trade? Well, the top 3 rated quarterback is Caleb, Jaden Daniels, and Drake May. The decision will be really easy if Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels are off the board. Well, then you take Drake May. Well, if Drake May is off the board, you take Jaden Daniels. So I think the decision is going to be made for New England for them.
You know what? Not to be off topic. You know what I think might surprise a lot of people that I think
What?
teams might even like even more? Michael Penix Jr. as opposed to Drake May. I'm just saying it's especially it's the arm strength, the
Oh, he
accuracy.
throws a great ball.
He
Oh,
throws a really good ball. So I think that might be a little mix up. Obviously, I'm not the quarterback whisperer. I'm just listening to some of the experts and what they've said, you know. But I'm curious what's going to happen. I would like to see Jaden Daniels in some way, shape, or form end up with Antonio Pierce down there in Las Vegas. I'm not sure how they can make that happen as far as going up in the draft, the hurry up and get a quarterback like that to pair with
man, you got to
Devontae.
give up so much, Ocho.
Yeah, I know, but listen, you understand
But
what you're getting.
if you give it up now,
Yeah,
think about what Kansas City gave up to move up to get my
to get
homeboy.
Mahomes, yeah,
There is not a price. There's not a price that's too much
yeah,
if you move up and that guy is what you believe he is.
yeah, yeah, and you understand this is a quarterback league. This is a
For sure.
quarterback league, a quarterback driven league, and if you feel Mark Davis, if you feel he's the one, Antonio Pierce, I believe you got to do all you can to go up there and get him. You got
Yeah,
to. Because I think the Raiders are a quarterback away. Hell, every goddamn NFL team is a quarterback away, a
for sure.
dynamic playmaker,
Mhm.
thrower, and runner of the ball, and Jaden Daniels. So I'm curious to see what happens. As far as the trade with Mac
Jacksonville.
Jones, look, he gets to sit behind one of the greats, one of the young greats, and Trevor Lawrence. So we're gonna see, how that plays out, how that happens. But I mean, his career as a starter is over now, right? Basically.
Oh, he'll get an opportunity. But look, it's time for Trevor Lawrence now. We got to stop talking about it. And he possessed the ability. He
Oh
can
yeah,
make every throw.
he
He's
nice.
very, very athletic. He's a Georgia kid, played at Cartersville, the Purple Hurricanes.
Mhm.
But it's time. It's time now, Ocho.
Yeah,
It's time. We look. We give a lot of grace to guys like Trevor Lawrence. We give a lot of grace to guys like Justin Herbert. Oh, they're so talented. Oh, they're so this. At time now, it's time for that for production to match the talent.
talent,
Now,
right?
to his credit, his second year starting, the first
Mhm.
year, um, he did get his team to the playoffs.
Yeah.
They did have a 27-0 lead, and they
Hmm.
blew that.
Yeah.
Doug Peterson is the head coach. But Mac Jones, 15th, selected 15th overall in 2021 draft. Trevor Lawrence was the first pick in the draft that year. Mac Jones was his touchdowns as a rookie. He was 352 of 521, 3,800 yards, 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. And then something happened.
Hmm.
Josh McDaniels went to the Raiders. And instead of Bill Belichick going out and getting an offensive coordinator, he brought in
Yeah.
two dum-dums. Guys that had never called an offensive play.
Right.
Matt Patricia and Joe Judge.
Hmm.
Matt Patricia and Joe Judge. But see,
Yeah.
that's the arrogance of a
Hmm.
man that's won 6 Super Bowls that believe that whatever I do is going to turn out well.
Right.
Well, you ruined Mac Jones. You ruined him because you had two guys that have never called plays from an offensive standpoint. Joe Judge had never called plays. He was a special teams coach.
Right.
Matt Patricia was a defensive coordinator.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got a second-year quarterback, his sophomore season, probably the most important season of his career.
Hmm.
Because this is an opportunity for him to build on something or to turn it around when he didn't have a great rookie season. So
Right.
now you got a guy that went to the Pro Bowl as a rookie, and you got an opportunity, Ocho, for him to go here.
Yeah.
And what do? Your arrogance. Well, I'm going to have two guys that have never, ever called plays before.
Hmm.
Really? You know what, Ocho? You know what? I'm going to get this guy to operate on my kidneys or my heart, but all he does, he's a foot doctor.
Mm.
He's a doctor. See, that's the thing. Well, he's a coach. He should be able to coach. It doesn't work like that.
Especially not for that position.
No.
Not that important of a position.
No. And so I'm happy for Mac. He didn't play well. He became frustrated. And I don't, and it's not say, well, he can't take tough coaches. That man played for Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Yeah, he can. He can. I think the one thing that did happen to him, obviously being in New England and not playing well, his confidence was shot.
Yeah.
His confidence was shot. Listen, this is a sport where confidence is number one. Confidence is number one, and then being able to go out and believe in yourself and execute the X's and O's. But once your confidence is shot, boy, ain't a hell chance in hell you're gonna be able to perform like that.
Nah, confidence is everything in this league. So check this out: the 2021 draft. Trevor Lawrence projected to be QB1. Zach Wilson, he was the second quarterback taken in the draft, number 2 pick overall, has been granted permission to seek a trade.
Yeah.
Trey Lance was traded last year. He was the third quarterback in the draft. Justin Fields, he's rumored to be traded. Mac Jones, 15th pick in that draft, has been traded.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks ain't looking at they ain't looking that good.
Listen, situations where you go to are very important. Being in the right situation is very important for quarterbacks. Very important.
Ocho, when I first got to the league, quarterbacks, they let quarterbacks sit, figure it out.
Yeah.
You ain't figuring jack out now.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you at max 3 years.
Yeah. Get it right.
3 years before they got to make a decision because they're about to have to make an investment, and it's going to probably cost them somewhere between $200 and $300 million.
Yeah.
Tua's about to get Jordan Love is about to get 2+.
Oh yeah.
Tua about to get 2+. So I can't have you in the 4th year not knowing, and I can't give you that kind of money not knowing. So you get 3. After that,
you got to go.
You got to go.
You got to go. And
you ain't got to lead the NFL, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Everybody here, yeah. And listen, there's some people get lucky. C.J. Stroud, Houston, lucky. Jordan Love over in Green Bay, being able to find the heir apparent to Aaron Rodgers, lucky. And I like what they got over there with the Dolphins. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say about Tua. Tua fits well in that offensive scheme, and Mr. Daniels knows how to use him well.
Ocho, Aaron Rodgers got to sit for 3 years. Jordan Love got to sit for 3 years.
Wait, look who they sat behind though. Each of them sat behind greatness.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sat behind greatness, yeah. Some people aren't afford the opportunity. Some people, hey, Bryce Young over in Carolina. He wasn't afforded the opportunity to sit behind greatness and learn.
No, and his offensive line is terrible. Got the hell beat out of him. And so that's the situation, Ocho. Is that everybody say, "Oh, throw him out there"? Okay.
Well, hey,
David Carr, they just threw him out there. 76 sacks later, they broke
killed him. They killed him out there. I remember
throw him out there.
That. Yeah, I remember that. Listen, you can throw him out there, but when your supporting cast is elite.
Oh yeah,
elite. Let's take Brock Purdy out of the equation and say you put Bryce Young in that situation.
Yes, he'll be everything. He'll be everything that Brock Purdy.
Everything we saw with Brock Purdy, and he always comes from a winning environment.
Yes,
in Alabama, and you plug him in that offense with you're gonna see the Bryce Purdy you're seeing. But it's different. This NFL is a different ball game.
Yes,
where you go and the supporting cast you have to work with is so important and vital to a quarterback's success.
That is the most important thing. Not how high you go, where you go.
Yeah. But most of the time, think about it. If you got teams that's picking number 1, you already know what you're going to.
You already go into, you go into some slop.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, Ocho. You go into a team that probably the offensive line isn't very good. You're not littered with skill set players. And so it's going to be a struggle.
Yeah.
Jordan Love got an opportunity to go sit behind Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had an opportunity to go sit behind Brett Favre and to see, work on mechanics, work on footwork, understand. Man, can you imagine, Ocho? Just imagine. Now, if you knew in your rookie year what you knew year 3, man, boy, I'd have cooked some food.
It would have been
because now you really understand how to set people up. Now you really know how to understand how to transition and to really get in and out of break and to change speed. That everything ain't 100 miles an hour and everything is about a setup. Because I'm thinking, I ain't just thinking about this route that I got to run now. Or I'm thinking about this route that I'm gonna put on your ass in the 4th quarter. That you think you got covered, that you think you covered me in the 1st, but it's all a setup. Everything's a setup.
Yep, most definitely. Most definitely. And the funny thing, by the time you get to year 3, you understand the coverages. You understand that everybody's job on defense, where they're gonna be at, where they're leaving from. You know, it's and then the game. It's
not to interrupt you, but we got breaking news. Russell Wilson is going to sign a 1-year deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers per Adam Schefter. 9-time Pro Bowl quarterback and former Super Bowl champ Russell Wilson plans to sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers per league source. Wilson will sign a team-friendly 1-year deal, which the Broncos will wind up paying $38 million of his salary while Wilson wears the black and yellow.
I have a question.
Yes.
How's that breaking news? And I told you that a few shows ago where he was going.
Yeah.
I told you. I'm the scoop. I scooped Adam Schefter about a month ago. I know things.
Russell Wilson, his career against Mike Tomlin, 2 starts, 2-0, 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 645 passing yards, 147.1 passer rating. Now he joins Mike Tomlin. It seems like I don't know if it's true, but I think Deontay Johnson is on the trading block.
Listen, I don't think they should do that. I personally don't think they should do that. You have someone that knows you have someone that knows the offense, you have someone that knows the system. You're bringing in a Super Bowl winning quarterback, you bring in a perennial playoff quarterback, allow him to have and keep the weapons like Deontay Johnson and George Pickens. Deontay Johnson is saucy with it now. He can do a lot. He can do a lot on the outside. Let him stay there. Let him play it.
What are the Pittsburgh Steelers known for? If they can't draft any other position, what position can they draft, Ocho?
Receivers. Yeah.
Go back. We can pick it up with Swan and Stallworth and Louis Lips, and we can come on forward. Hines Ward, Yancey Thickpen. You had Emmanuel Sanders. What's that speed guy name? That ended up going to Miami. Plexico, Santonio Holmes, Antonio Brown.
Yeah, but listen, I know what I get. I know what I get with Deontay Johnson. I know
Mike
what
Wallace.
I get.
Mike Wallace is his name.
Mike Wallace, yeah.
Mike Wallace could fly.
That boy could fly. Yeah, he could. I don't know, but there's some good. This draft is a year of the receiver now. This is a good draft with a year of the receiver. But I know what I get with this. I know what I get with Deontay Johnson. That's why I'm saying don't let him go.
I know I don't get hustle all the time from Deontay Johnson. Since you say I know what I get. What did I tell you all year? Ocho, I've been telling you this. I said, Ocho, they'll tolerate you till they can replace you. Right. You didn't want to hear what I had to say. I said, Ocho, I'm telling you, you've been in this league. I said, they'll tolerate you. It's just like a relationship. You treat your girl a certain way, and she going to tolerate you until that one guy come along. And then you're like, well, hey, baby, I'll do it. No, it's too late.
Yeah.
People will tolerate behavior until they can replace you. On the workforce, he was a great worker, but he just showed up late. As soon as they find somebody that can do a job that's adequate, just like you, and they show up on time, guess where you going, Ocho? Out the door.
Yeah. That's why you got to be special at what you do, because it ain't easy to replace special. But I hear
Antonio Brown was special. What did they do? He had just gave him 112 plus catches. What did they do, Ocho?
Have they replaced that production yet?
What? Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Have they replaced that type of production yet?
How many games did they win with Antonio Brown?
And that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about winning games.
Ocho,
I'm talking about have they been able to replace that type of production?
Let me ask you a question, Ocho. I can lose with him. What did he do? Okay, he gave me 130 catches, and what was that got me? How many Super Bowls did that get me?
Wait a minute. We talk about the specific players, the team game. I said, have they been able to fulfill that production? That's all I'm asking. No, he's special. He was special. I'm just saying.
Think about what you said. Oakland got rid of it. Okay. Pittsburgh got rid of him. Oakland got rid of him. New England got rid of him. Tampa got rid of him. Now tell the people at home why. He's special.
No,
but why did they get rid of him?
We talk about production. We talk about production. That's
tolerance over. Hold on. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm always going to tell people all the time, and I tell them this, and you've heard me say it. Tolerance and production. As long as production is here, tolerance is here. Tolerance will never be over production.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. But you flipped the coin. I wasn't talking about that. I know what happened I'm talking about
tolerance and production. So why did they get rid of Mocho?
Oh, he was Did you not see his numbers the last year in Pittsburgh?
Why did they get rid of him? Why were they willing to get rid of him, Ocho?
That's inside personal issues. I'm talking about production. That's it.
Ocho, you making my point. They're telling you, even with that production, his tolerance had gotten too much to bear.
Okay, but listen to me. That's what I'm saying. Have they been able to replicate or find someone that could produce in that manner? I'm just saying, no, they haven't. That's all.
Yeah. The question is, would I rather have somebody that's going to show up on time, do the right thing, give me 1,300 yards, or would I have someone miss meetings, behave in a manner that's unbecoming to what I believe in as a team,
right,
and give me 1,600 yards?
Yeah.
Give me the 1,300.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I just had to just making that point, as far as why I don't want them to just let Deontay Johnson walk, because offensively he is a threat from the outside and the inside, and you can do more offensively with someone like that. That's all.
What if I get me a rookie that's hungry, that's going to do the right thing, that's going to bust his ass?
I got you.
Ocho,
I like it.
I keep telling you.
I like
you don't want to. Do you understand what tolerance and production? So for the kind of production Deontay Johnson gave you, you tolerating that kind of behavior?
Wait, whoa! I what did he do? I don't know what he did. I know about the one.
Remember when the guy fumbled the ball?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember when the guy throw the ball across, throw the ball to the middle, and he threw up one hand? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember vaguely.
Okay.
Vaguely.
Here are the two things right here. People at home, this is what I want you to look. This is tolerance. This is production. As long as production is here, tolerance can be here. They can never get out of balance.
Yeah.
The moment tolerance is higher than production, production, tolerance. Tolerance, production, bye-bye said player. How many times have you seen it, Ocho? You've seen great players get cut, get moved.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson would not serve as the competitor to Kenny Pickett in one of the most fascinating camp battles. He'll cost Pittsburgh $1.2 million.
Wait, hold
potentially.
On. Camp what?
I'm just saying, Kenny Pickett. Hey.
A camp what?
They say it's going to be a fascinating camp battle.
Yeah, please. That's what they get. Whoever wrote that shit.
Okay, he's going to sign. I'm sure he has incentives. He win the job, X amount of wins, X amount of touchdowns, make the playoffs. So he probably can make $10 million, $15 million. Yeah. He's already got $38 million coming.
On top of the 38 he got coming anyway.
Right.
I don't even think money's the issue. And I say it again. As much as I love my Bengals, and my allegiances will always be to them. This is a good move for the Steelers to get where they're trying to get to. That's back on to the road of winning formula and playoff football.
Russell Wilson was he'll come. Okay, we read that. Wilson, he still can throw the ball. He still throws a great deep ball.
Ain't nothing wrong with his arm. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The question is, Arthur Smith. Play action. How well Jalen? What's Jalen?
Jalen Hurts?
Last name. No, the running back. They have the kid out of Alabama, the one kid.
Najee Harris.
But they got the other running back runs hard.
The fast one.
Yeah.
He won number 30. I can't remember. His name.
Play action.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith, if you look at it, he was the head coach in Atlanta. He liked to throw the ball over the middle. Russ likes to throw the ball outside. Right. But the play action, Russ is really good at play action.
Yeah, especially
really good at play
running game.
Jalen Warren, that's his name, Jalen Warren.
Okay.
Russ is great at play action. So I'm happy for Russ. He finds a home. He goes in. Like I said, I think this is the first chance that he gets a fresh start. The one thing about Mike Tomlin is like what you did over there, what you did over there, and over yonder doesn't matter. You in Pittsburgh now.
Yeah.
And when you come in here, everybody gets a fresh start.
Yeah.
And that's something I don't believe Russ got.
Yeah.
In Denver with Sean Payton. Now, did he get a fresh start? He got everything. He got the red carpet rolled out. I ain't telling what somebody told you. I'm telling you what I know. No. He got the red carpet rolled out in Denver originally. But when Sean Payton came in, Sean Payton was like, he believed, I'm just talking, I ain't talking to anybody, but this is how I look at it.
Right.
I believe Sean Payton felt that the culture that was fostered was led by Russ, and he didn't forgive him for that. He believed that that was the reason why they were losing games.
Yeah.
Now, that could or could not be true. I think there are other reasons. There were other factors.
Yeah.
But when he got there and some of the things that were going on, he was disgusted. Literally.
He came in with an iron fist.
He came in, shut all of that.
Yeah.
And you heard what he said when he first got there. He says, I'm not familiar with that, but that will not be going on when I'm here.
Yeah. And I think that was the start of not turmoil, but when things changed.
Yeah. Now, having 2 lockers is not anything new. Hell, I had 2 lockers. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 lockers.
Right.
But here's the thing, Ocho, with great players. And all players, and you were a great player on Cincinnati. And you got certain things that other players couldn't get. Now, I talked about if I needed an extra parking pass, if I needed certain things, I could go to Mike, I could go to the ticket guys, and I could get it. But the one thing I was very cautious of was not to abuse those privileges. Especially, now, I don't know if you watched the interview I did with 21 Savage. 21 Savage, his dad, and he had a brother.
Yeah.
21 Savage said his dad really didn't do a whole lot for him. Like, he wouldn't buy him things, wouldn't take him anywhere, but he did that for his younger brother. Savage said he grew to resent his brother. Now, he's a child. He didn't know. If you're not careful, when you get certain things, even though you don't think it's a big deal,
right,
people will grow to despise you. And they'll despise the person that's giving you those things. Savage had an issue with his dad, and he had an issue with his brother. He shouldn't have had an issue with his brother. It's his dad. That's a child. If I ask one of your kids ask you for something, Ocho, you don't believe it, test it out. Let one of your kids ask you for something, and you give. And one of your other children or some of your other children ask, and you don't give them nothing. They'll grow to despise the kid that you're giving that stuff to.
Yeah. And so listen, we all everybody get equal over here.
Everybody get the same amount. This is what if they got a raise in child support, you got a raise in child support. Everybody got the same thing. Okay, private school, this is what don't be going over there talking about, oh, I want to go to this $25,000 a year private school. No, $15,000 is the cutoff. So find one in that range. Right. Okay. You don't want no Barbie dolls? Okay. This is what the gifts are. Right. Because I didn't want anybody to feel like, because the thing is sometimes a child can feel like you're showing favoritism. And you don't ever want the child to feel like you're showing favoritism. So you try to do equally for all. Right. And it's just like a football team. Don't abuse their privileges. That's what I would. And a lot of times if somebody needed something, I would get it and give it to them. Right. Hey, Sharp, man, can you get some extra tickets? Oh, what you need? Man, I need like 3 or 4. Okay, how many you need? Hey, can you get 4? Odd numbers, I'm like, man, they don't really want to do odd numbers because now you're left with a single. I said I can either get you 2 or I can get you 4. One or the other. Tell me where you want them seated. Because a lot of times, I need some over here and I need some over there. Right. I can't put you in my section because I can't have your gossiping ass in my section. Right, so I put you over here or I put you over there. Just tell me what you need. So I was you need a parking pass. Okay, I got you. Because like I said, I understood who I was. Mike trusted me. The ticket guys, they trusted me. I could do certain things. I would do that for some of my teammates. Not everybody now. You couldn't be no jackass and think I was going to help you out. And I know who was horse dicking around. So I was very cautious of things like that. And Mike he knew like if I came and I asked him for something, like we used to watch the fights. I would go to Mike and say, man, I was always the guy, Sharp, man, ask Mike for this or ask Mike for that. Right. Hey, Mike, man, that fight coming on. He's like, 84, what fight? I said, the Tyson Holyfield. I said, guys want to watch that thing. Yeah. When is it coming on? I say, Saturday, night for the game. He's like, you think the guys go, that's not going to be too late? I got this. Can we get the fight?
Right.
We got the fight. So check this out, Ocho. So you know me being, so I told my homeboy Burns. I said, Burns, I got this surprise for him. He said, what you got? So we go upstairs. So the fight get ready to come back on. I cut a hole in the towel. I got me some black boots. I got some shorts. I got all like just like Mike Tyson come to the ring. Boxing gloves and everything.
Yeah.
So the lights are low. So I come in that thing, banging my gloves together. They died. Hey, everybody had a blast. We almost lost to the Bears that next game. But the Tito Trinidad, De La Hoya, if there's a fight going on, I asked Mike, hey, Sharpe, ask Mike.
Them some good fights now. You name it.
Yes, for sure. But I always did what I thought was going to be in the best interest of the team or what would bring the team together. That was so check this out. Chris Harris Jr., Bronco. He was all-decade player of the 2010s as a slot corner. Y'all people really think Jerry Jeudy trash. LOL. It's hard to play when your quarterback misses you every week. The Broncos has traded Jerry Jeudy for a 2024 5th and 6th round pick. Jeudy was the 15th overall pick, the number 2 wide receiver. The first wide receiver off the board was Suggs.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, Ruggs. Henry Ruggs.
Ruggs.
Jeudy went 15. CeeDee Lamb went 17. Justin Jefferson went 22. Brandon Ayuk went 25.
Yeah.
For me, I thought based on what I had seen on tape, based on what I had seen them do in the game, I thought Jerry Jeudy was the best receiver in that draft class.
Jerry Jeudy.
You look at the way he ran routes, you look at the way he transitioned, I say he can't miss.
Listen, I've been watching Jeudy, man, since high school, man. I've been watching Jeudy since high school. I've been watching Jeudy since he was playing Pop Warner football down here in Broward. Jerry Jeudy is the real deal. He's the real deal. Now, I'm not sure what happened in Denver. He had spurts and flashes of greatness that I'm used to seeing, and I've been seeing since he was a little kid. Sometimes a change of scenery is always good.
Absolutely.
Sometimes the change of scenery is always good. I want to see the Jerry Jeudy I'm used to seeing it on a consistent basis, and I know we're going to get that in Cleveland. Matter of fact, this is the one thing I like about this trade. Matter of fact, the entire goddamn receiving core, guess where they from?
Bama.
They from Bama. Not only that, but guess where they was born at?
Florida.
And you know what you finna get. You got Amari Cooper from Dade County. You got Elijah Moore from down here. You got Jerry Jeudy up here in Broward. Man.
The one thing we know about Alabama receivers.
Oh, they can run some routes now.
What?
They can run
even as big as Julio was. Julio can sit that thing down.
Man, boy, beautiful route runner. And the funny thing about it, Amari Cooper will sauce your ass up.
Oh, yeah, Cooper Loop.
Listen, the funny thing about it is Jerry Jeudy has that same goddamn ability with a little bit more suddenness.
Yes.
A little bit more suddenness in him. Man, I think Deshaun Watson listen, he got to be happy than a motherfucker knowing what he
I saw Deshaun at the Super Bowl.
Yeah?
Yeah, I saw him at the Super Bowl. Running into him, I was leaving the Fountain Blue. I was at Magic Johnson event, and I saw him. I was coming out, headed over to, as a matter of fact, I was headed over to the Wynn to go to the DraftKings party, and I saw him and talked to him for a while. He was in good spirits.
Yeah.
So know, I say, hey, it's time now. You know what you got to do.
Oh yeah,
like, I got you.
This year you got to show up. You got to show up this year.
Yeah, don't show up. You got to show out.
Yeah,
you got to show up and show out. Hey, you ain't good enough to show up.
Listen,
you got to show out.
Once you show up, I mean, for me, once I show up, I'm gonna show out regardless. I mean, that's my saying, because one thing goes without saying the other. Right.
Jeudy joins the Browns as a pass catching core, the presumptive number 2 receiver behind Amari Cooper. The low cost Browns did not give up much in the way of draft capital. Who is talented, but nonetheless was frustrated. He was frustrated, and he was frustrating to a lot of Bronco fans and the team. So happy for him. Everybody's happy. They get a 5th and 6th round pick this year's draft. Not a whole lot to give up for the Cleveland Browns to get a guy like Jerry Jeudy. So if
honestly,
if Chubb Rock can come back after that knee injury with the way they can run the ball with that offensive line, with Njoku, with Coop, with Jeudy,
Listen, you know what? Offensively, I'm not sure who the offensive coordinator is for the Cleveland Browns, but you need to understand how much your playbook opens.
Stefanski.
Oh, look,
I
how
know he's
much
the head coach, but
real?
he called the play. Yeah, Stefanski called the plays.
Listen, do you know how easy his job becomes because of what he can do? Where you don't have to, you know how sometimes you have players that have weaknesses and you got to find ways to hide them through the offensive scheme?
Yes.
You ain't got to do that no more. You ain't got to do that with Jeudy. You ain't got to do that with Amari Cooper. You don't have to do that with Elijah Moore. You got dudes that can get open on the muscle. So that means you can do more offensively because you have young fellas at the receiving position that can get it done without your help. Sometimes you got to scheme receivers open. Sometimes you got to have formations and put them in motion.
Yeah, you got to stack a bunch of guys.
Trickery just to get them open. And you got dudes just get it off the muscle, man.
Yeah, that's what I need. Hey, Ocho, at some point in time, I look scheme. At some point in time, hey,
you just got to be able to get out there and do it.
Hey, 85, go get open.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I ain't got no more plays in the book. I ain't got no more plays in the book. Just go get open.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what's funny? As many players as it is in the NFL, as many receivers as there are in the NFL, there's a handful of receivers that you could say, you know what? This is the play. Get open. I ain't gonna help you.
Yeah.
And they will win.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
9 times out of 10, every time, no matter who's in front of them.
Yeah.
Every time. That's a great feeling.
Yeah. You gotta have that. You gotta have that. Ocho, Malcolm Butler announces his retirement from the NFL. The former undrafted rookie, Butler spent 7 active seasons in the NFL. He went into NFL lore, making the greatest defensive play in NFL history. He picked off a pass in the end zone that won Super Bowl 48.
Yeah.
49. 49, Super Bowl 49. They won 48 against the Broncos, and then they went back 49. Yeah. They ended up winning that game off that great interception. Tom Brady led a comeback, and they ended up winning 27-24, something like that. But anyway, he won 2 Super Bowls in during his 4th season with New England. And episode 9 of the Dynasty has new details from New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft about Malcolm Butler, infamous Super Bowl benching. Kraft said, what he told me is there was something personal going on between Bill and Malcolm, and that was not football related. I always felt that every decision Bill had made had been put was the best interest of the team, first and foremost, and put emotion aside. But with Malcolm, he did just the opposite. Butler says he wants to write movie scripts and possibly get into stand-up comedy. Butler plans to write a book about his rise from undrafted rookie to Super Bowl hero.
That'd be dope. And he has a good story. He has a great story. I'm sure.
Great story.
He has some great stories to tell. Obviously, the obstacles it took for him to go undrafted and get to the Super Bowl with the Patriots, and then the turmoil, the benching, and some things going on personally between him and Belichick to bench someone, especially of his caliber during that time. Again, I think a little arrogance might have played a part in that as well. Yeah, played a part in that as well. But
well, you see it play out with the Brady situation, so you clearly.
Yeah. And
but you think about this, Ocho.
I like Malcolm, man.
As an undrafted rookie, you get thrust in the Super Bowl because the starting corner is getting toasted.
Yeah.
Hey, Butler, Malcolm, you up? Up what? No, go in there.
Yeah.
And get it done. You see the arrogance? Now, this is where the arrogance is coming from Coach Belichick.
Right.
An undrafted rookie. He plays. I put him in the game. So at this point in time, I start to feel I can do no wrong, Ocho. You see how that go, Ocho? I feel I can do no wrong. I can put anybody. It's like Minority Report. You slide stuff all over the board, and it works
every time.
I just thought something because I remember that Super Bowl. It was in Minnesota because, as a matter of fact, me and my brother was there. We had a couple appearances together. It was cold as hell. But I saw something. I saw Coach Belichick at a basketball game. I said, I don't remember at any of the other Super Bowls ever seeing Coach Belichick out at an event.
Right.
Now, maybe it was arrogance. Maybe he believed that his team was so superior they couldn't possibly lose. But in football, It's not a series. It's one game.
One game.
And so I just saw some things that I'm like, well, damn, Coach Belichick, because Coach Belichick, you were around him, he's normally extremely tight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He seemed really, really relaxed. He was out. I'm like, well, damn, Coach Belichick out of the game?
It was early in the week too, wasn't it? It was early in the week too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. But that's the greatest defensive play in NFL history. Mm-hmm. He doesn't make that play. Maybe Tom has another. Maybe the Seattle scores. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe Tom gets a game. Maybe Tom has to lead another historic drive. We'll never know. Right. But I feel comfortable in saying it's the greatest defensive play that I've seen. Now, maybe some defensive plays happened way back then, but given the magnitude of the moment, given the magnitude of the game, it's going to be hard pressed for someone to say there's been another defensive play because we know how much emphasis is placed on Super Bowls. Now, maybe there was one of the NFL championship, which is the equivalent of a Super Bowl because there was no Super Bowls back then, Ocho. But what I've been able to witness with my own eyes, that's the greatest defensive play that I've ever seen.
Most definitely.
And
based on situation and circumstance, it definitely is. I'm not sure how people can really argue the fact about that play because of the circumstance. This one play is the reason you won the Super Bowl.
Well, people in Pittsburgh might say, well, James Harrison interception of Arizona with the 100-yard return in the end zone when he picked off Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
But I think Malcolm had an unbelievable career. If somebody would have told him he made more money than he ever would, he parlayed and he played well. I think he went to a couple of Pro Bowls. Got a payday from Tennessee.
Yeah.
He got a truck because Brady was the MVP. He ended up giving the truck to Malcolm. Hopefully he keeps it. But I don't know.
I hope he kept it. I still be driving it to this day.
Yeah. I mean, but you know it's worth something because, man, this is the truck Tom Brady was the MVP.
Oh, yeah. You hold on to that now. You hold on to that.
Because you know anything Tom Brady, any jersey, any helmet, anything Tom Brady, a card.
Hey, you keep the miles low on there. Keep the miles low on there. Hold on to it for about 10
Ocho, I'd have put that thing in the garage and never drove it. I'd have never drove it.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. That's going to be worth a lot down the line.
Check this out, Ocho. LSU and South Carolina got active in the SEC championship game with 2 minutes left in the SEC tournament. A fight broke out at half court between South Carolina and LSU. Flajay Johnson threw an elbow at Ashley Watkins. South Carolina center, Camila Cardoso, who had been going at it all game in the post with Angel Reese all night, flew and shoved Flajay to the ground, sparking a fight that saw both benches get involved. Cardoso will be disqualified from South Carolina's first round tournament game in the NCAA tournament. A police officer had to leap over the scorer's table to chase down Flajay's brother who had gotten onto the court.
Hey.
You can see this brewing, Ocho. You can see this brewing. Hey, them girl Cardoso going at it. Andrew Reese said, I ain't giving an inch. I ain't backing down from your big ass. Hey, come on with it.
Listen, this is why, I can say, I don't watch much basketball, but guess who was tuned in today?
I'll be watching.
Guess who was tuned in today? Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Miss Staley, the South Carolina Gamecocks, what they've been able to accomplish in creating new viewers for college women basketball is such a great thing. On top of even the incident today. The incident today, most people look at it like, oh my goodness, look, what are they doing? They fighting. Listen, this is going to attract more and more and more viewers and more eyes. Dog. That game was so exciting. The game was so intense. It was very fun. The incident at the end of the game, it's unfortunate. It happens. It happens in sports. How often do we see it in women's sports? Not that much and not likely, but the fact that it did, it's going to make it that much more exciting because they're going to meet again.
Yeah, for sure.
They're going to meet again, and those ladies, they know they could play them some goddamn basketball, man.
There was a lot at stake. There was a lot at stake tonight, Ocho. The SEC championship. Yeah. South Carolina jogged a huge bullet Carmela Cardoso, her family was in town. They had just came over from Brazil.
Yeah.
She had never made a three, had never attempted. I don't think she has attempted a three.
Right.
And with 1.1 second, they inbounds the ball to her. She step back and lets it fly. She banks it in. Boom.
Oh, wait. Did she ain't called bank now?
She called game.
She got
She called game. Damn that bank. Game.
Yeah.
And so, but you saw early on, and the one thing about Angel Reese, now she ain't backing down. She from BMO.
No.
She bought all that. But you knew, given what's at stake, this is an SEC title on the line now, Ocho.
Yeah.
So hey, I ain't giving you nothing, and I'm not gonna allow you to take anything.
Right.
So they have been battling all night long, and Lady Gamecock steals the ball. She's about to get a breakaway layup. Flage grabs her, spins her around. Then she bumps, and then here comes Cardoso. Boom, and then Flage's brother hurdles the scorer's table like that's my. Whoa, damn! I probably should be here.
Right.
Well, I mean, at that point in time, what you gonna do? Those are women.
He wasn't gonna do nothing though. I mean, just your mindset. It's my sister, But then again, it's nothing but girls out there. I'm sure he wasn't going to do anything, but that's just the reaction as a sibling. You see them get into something, and you forget. Wait a minute, we had a basketball game. This ain't the place for that. This ain't the place for that. But again, dog, I can't wait to see South Carolina play again. I can't wait to watch LSU play again. Hell, I can't even wait to watch goddamn Caitlin Clark play again. They have gotten me hip and locked in on college women's basketball, and I've never ever watched it before. Ever.
Yeah, but that's the thing that just goes to show you where we've come, because women, you look at Caitlin Clark at Iowa, you look at Juju Watkins at USC, you look at Cardoso at South Carolina, you look at the young lady at Stanford, Cameron Brink, you look at Paige Beckers. I mean, really, come on, bro. Let's be real. You ain't the only male basketball player that y'all can name right now, and the guy comes off the bench and plays 20 minutes is Bronny James.
Yeah.
I just named 5 women.
Yeah.
Now, I'm talking about name somebody from other teams. I ain't talking about if you root for Carolina, you can name Baycock or Davis. I follow Carolina, so I know. Or you follow Duke, and you probably know Filipowski. But for the most part, the women is where it's at.
Listen, star power.
Yes.
Superstars.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't even watch basketball, and I'm locked in on college women basketball and can tell you everybody you just named and what they've done so far. Yeah. That goddamn Juju Watkins, hey.
She dropped 40.
Man, stop playing, man. She gonna take you. She gonna take you east and then bring you back west. Man, let me get that, man. Stop playing with me.
Look, everybody knows what Cheryl Miller means to the women's game.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, she just broke Cheryl Miller's record for most 30-point games in a season.
As a freshman,
She's a freshman. Now, Cheryl Miller, Lisa Leslie went there. Cynthia Cooper went there. So when you do something, and like I said, we know what Cheryl Miller, because I'm old enough to remember when Cheryl and the McGee sisters, Pam and Paula, at USC, They beat La Tech, the Lady Teamsters. See, that way before your time. That when Kim Mulkey was a point guard on the Lady Teamsters, La Tech. They won the first 2 national championships. And then SC beat them. And then that Texas team with Clarissa Davis, they ended up beating SC. But anytime you can do something,
right?
Pass Cheryl Miller on any list, you good.
Especially
you good.
Especially you're on the right track.
Yeah, you good.
You're on the right track.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a question.
Yes.
With Juju Watkins being so good this early, I know
she can't leave until she can't leave. She got to stay all 4 years.
How you know I was going to ask you that?
Because I know you was going. No, she can't leave.
Okay. So how come men's?
But I don't know why she wouldn't want to leave. Why would you want to leave and go make $76,000? You probably make $250,000, maybe $1 million in college.
You know what? I keep forgetting about the disparity.
Yeah.
I keep
Angel Reese about to take a pay cut.
I keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting. They gotta. Well, never mind. We talked about that already. Don't worry about it.
Kim Mulkey said after the game, I wish she would have pushed Angel Reese. You 6'8", you don't push somebody that little. Let those two girls do that job that were doing the draw. Let them go at it. Nah, Kim, I'm gonna have to criticize you on this. because if two men, if a male coach had said, I wish they had gone at it, you want them to fight figuratively because there's something at stake. We're fighting for the SEC championship.
Right.
And like I said, I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not going to allow you to take anything.
Right.
But to like a physical confrontation, that's not what the woman's game. Your game is doing too well, Kim.
Right.
Your game is doing too well to have it marred by that.
Right.
And you don't want that. Look, I understand emotions are high. When emotions are high, logic is low. But Kim, look, be like Dawn Staley. You see, she said immediately after the game, she apologized. It's okay. It's okay, Kim Mulkey. You can say, hey, that wasn't a good look. Don't say I wish it. No. Say I wish that hadn't happened. But I understand that emotions, given the magnitude and the gravity of the game that's at stake.
Yeah.
The SEC championship.
Yeah.
LSU hadn't beaten Carolina in a very long time, and they've lost all 4 matchups to them, or 4 or 5 matchups that they played, even with Kim Mulkey being there. They haven't beaten South Carolina. Now, I go way back with Dawn Staley because I remember she was at the University of Virginia. So that's how far I know Dawn Staley. I've never met her, would love to meet her. I think she's unbelievable. I'm glad she's at Carolina.
Yeah.
But no, I just think the thing is we got to start holding Kim Mulkey accountable for the things that she be saying. Nobody's exempt. I don't care if you want. I don't care if you think that'd have been okay. First of all, you got to be Pat Summitt. Rest of soul. I had an opportunity to meet Pat Summitt a couple of times. If Gino had said that, man, I wish my boy would have did this, or I wish DT would have done it to Ross. Come on, Kim. You don't say I wish he had. Let her and Angel Reese. Angel fighting for position. She ain't trying to fight nobody for real.
Right. I think she understood that. I think obviously losing, emotion getting the best of her as well as the head coach, and understanding that someone of size puts someone much smaller. I think just the better context of saying, well, why you didn't push Angel? You wouldn't. I wish you had pushed her. I mean, just understanding that Angel is one that's not going to back down. That's all. I don't think she really meant the intent for them to actually fight, though.
This is what Dawn Staley. Now, this is what Dawn Staley said. This is what I said before I even know Dawn Staley's statement. I just want to apologize to the basketball community. When you're playing in a championship game like this and our league, things get heated. No bad intentions. I want to apologize for us playing our part in that. That's not who we are. That's not where we're about.
Right.
You see the difference?
Yeah.
You see the difference.
Yeah.
One talks about I apologize for our part in the altercation, and one saying, well, I wish you had pushed our bigger girl.
Hey, listen, your answer always changes when you win.
Nah, because I've seen Dawn Staley. I saw her lost a heartbreaking game to Iowa.
Oh, listen, she loses with grace now.
That's how you got.
She loses with grace now. She loses.
You got to win and lose with dignity. Now I look at I'm not the easiest person. That's something I had to learn because when I was little growing up, my brother used to beat me, and I would take the ball, basketball, and I would throw it in the hog pen, or I'd kick the ball in the woods. And my granny said, "Kick your ass back out there and get that.
Go get that ball."
Yeah, and then I sit there and think about it again, like, come on, Spade, let's go play again.
Yeah.
I give you the ball first. And so she was like, okay, you're not gonna keep behaving like this because you lose.
And mind you now, let's keep it a buck as well. Dawn has to conduct herself in a different manner.
Why? Well, I know why. You know why.
Don't do that. Okay.
You know why.
Okay.
Too.
Go on now. Don't do that. No, stay with me. She has to conduct herself in a different manner, but that's neither here nor there.
You see, and they'll talk about we ain't gonna say that. We know.
Yeah. That's. I just want to say that. You have to. You know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not gonna say it.
Draya Michele reveals that she's pregnant with 22-year-old Draya Michele.
Okay, she pregnant?
Yeah.
What?
With 22-year-old Jalen Green's Houston Rockets. He's a young budding star. The 39-year-old model, reality star, and entrepreneur has now confirmed that she and 22-year-old Jalen are expecting a baby girl due in May.
They got it on?
I mean, and people are like upset. What you upset about? This is two consenting adults.
Oh.
She's
people,
39.
People
she's
upset
20.
about
He's 22.
the age difference.
Yeah.
I think they're upset about the age difference. I think she got a son. Her son might be 22. You ain't got no problem with that?
No, he grown.
Oh, okay. Now let me ask you a question. Let's flip it the other way. So if it was a 39-year-old guy with a 22-year-old and the 22-year-old was pregnant, how would you feel then?
Ocho, you already hear him say when I was talking, we be talking about the young girl, they be calling me creepy. You already know it. Well, I'm still gonna be creepy. I will get me a young one. Keep me on young.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But I think some people would have an issue with it. Again, as an athlete, you have to understand. You have to understand the landscape. Understand the people that you're dealing with. And at times, obviously being 39, forget Draya. Forget Draya in this instance. Women that are used to a certain lifestyle, they are used to dealing with a certain caliber of guy, most of the time, in order to get what it is that you want, stay with me now. In order to get what you want, after reaching the age of 39 and striking out multiple times with dealing with those type of individuals, sometimes, the older ones ain't gonna bite no more because they already know what time it is.
Yeah.
The older ones ain't gonna bite no more because they already know what time it is. So what you got to do? You got to go younger. You got to go. The game has always been the game. It's all about knowing how to play it the right way. All right, I know I can't get what I want to out of the older dudes because they know what time it is. So what's the one thing you do? I'm not speaking about Dre. I'm just saying the game in itself and understanding, even as a young buck, on how to play it. Some people are for fun. Some people are for the long run.
Yes.
It all depends. Now, listen, I'm happy for Dre. I'm happy for Young Bull.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, in instance, you got to understand. You got to understand who you're dealing with and the landscape of things before you do certain things. But I think it's a great thing. I think it's a great thing for them. I think it's a great thing for them. But a lot of people are going to be upset based on the age difference. I think that's the only thing they're upset with.
First thing they're gonna say, Shannon, what if that was your daughter and she got pregnant by my daughter grown?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, my daughter grown.
All
both of them. BOFF, all both of them.
Mm-hmm.
They grown. They make their decision. So, and here's the thing, Ocho, like you said, probably somebody that if you've been in an environment for a certain amount of time, you feel comfortable in that environment.
You stand there. Now, you're not going backwards.
You hit something. You said something very, very important. You like the older guys. Mm-hmm. There's a reason why the big fish still swimming around and the small one end up on the dinner table.
Come on now.
They don't understand that there's a hook.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? See, hey,
the veterans that's been in the game, let's say, just for the sake, hypothetically speaking, the veterans that have been in the game and been in the NBA, they not biting the hook.
They all smash and dash.
Listen, stay with me now. They're going to catch the fish and they're going to put it back in the water. Now, when you're
catch and release.
Catch and release. When you're a little younger, it's a little different.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing, though, Ocho. See, that hair down there to hide the hook. See, you got that hair down there. Oh, got it.
Come on now. Come on, preacher. Come on now.
And what y'all, let me ask you a question. Man, that man 22. Y'all know that man playing that first last seed he got? What you think gonna happen when you keep giving that woman all that baby gravy? Man, come on, people.
Come on now.
He knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah. The game.
You young. Ocho, you know what you were like when you were 22. I know what I was like when I was 22.
Hey. Listen, and wait a minute now. Talk about we still talk about Draya now.
Man, I had a super soaker.
Wait, listen, yeah. We talk about Draya now. We talk about one of the baddest in the game now at 22. I got an opportunity to deal with. Oh shit! I'm taking advantage of that. The young mind. The young mind.
Al Pacino, 83. He got a baby with a 30-year-old.
What?
83, he got a 30.
You for real? Boy, shut your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Man, you can't keep putting that baby grave in these women and don't
Wait,
think
hold
they'll go happen.
How old is Al Pacino?
83.
And she 30?
30.
Ooh, God ain't got on no slippers, man. I ain't. God. Listen, you done see I done stood up now.
Damn.
I can't even sit down.
Ocho, I've been reading, I read Cosmo a lot. They say women, when they get to 30 to their early 40s, that's when they sexual prime. Well, a dude that's 22, he in his sexual prime. Okay, right. You got two mofos in their sexual prime.
Right.
Man, he dropping hammers 3-4 times a day. Catching when she ovulating.
Yeah.
3-4 times a day.
Yeah.
And he got them Michael Phelps swimming.
Hey, Michael Phelps, man, listen, going to work. You hear me?
Yeah.
Work. Listen, I'm honestly, I don't know, brother Jalen. I
ain't mad at it.
Yeah, I mean, we can't be mad. We got to be happy for him. I mean, it's no point in being mad now. The baby on the way.
Hey,
I wish them nothing but the best.
One that got me too.
The best.
One that got Shannon too. Shannon been 22 in the NFL.
Yeah.
And what about? If she look like that?
Yeah. She got you hooked.
Joe would have got O'Shea. She got O'Shea. And one almost had O'Shea too.
Hey, I have a question.
Hey, Ocho, she had me, but I was.
Are you trying to get up out of there, huh?
Oh, man.
You trying to get up out of there?
I shook the hook out my mouth. You know the more big mouth band? How they come up out the water and shake down? I shook that hook. Went on back in the water, swim on. I ain't biting no more though.
Yeah. You got, hey, listen, Unc, the game is the game. Now you gotta understand.
I ain't know Ocho, she was bad. Ocho, she was bad.
I know she was. That's how they catch him, huh?
Yeah, man. She had hazel eyes.
Hey, Unc, you know what they playing, right? They playing the long game.
Yeah, man.
They playing the long game. Unc, I need financial security, huh? I'm trying to maintain the lifestyle that I want to live. And how am I going to afford that? I got to,
Ocho.
Come on now. This chestnut checkers now.
Man, that's the only, Ocho, in all my life. That's the only time.
Yeah.
My mama has ever said anything to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The only time.
Yeah.
I didn't know until years later. My sister told me.
Yeah.
I wonder. I didn't know, but I guess I had left.
Mm-hmm.
My mom and my sister was there.
Yeah.
And she came to my apartment.
Oh, come on now.
Knocked on the door.
My
mom opened the door. My mom like, "Who you?" Such and such. My mom said, "You look a little old for my son. How old are you?" She told her. My mom said, "Look here. My son just got here. And he ain't finna mess it up with you. You get your damn ass away from my son."
So you cut off?
Cut off. Oh. I had to. It broke my heart though, Ocho.
Hold on. Like, wait, y'all went out? Did you got some first?
Oh.
Yeah.
Man. Boy, I was in there like Section 8. You know, man, what you talking about, Ocho? Did I? Man, please. You better stop playing with me, Ocho. Hell yeah. Man, what the hell you talking about? Did I?
You was in there like, hey, you was in there like what?
Section 8. Deep off up in that thing. But man, you see, Ocho, you didn't leave me alone, man, Ocho.
Hey, but again, back on topic, man. Listen, I'm happy. I'm happy for Jalen. I'm happy for Draya.
For sure.
It's dope. I think some women are upset. Oh, on Twitter, this is a good one right here. I'm in chat, women in the chat. If you have an individual that's an NBA, NFL, MLB, and you understanding that we talk about $100 million type dudes,
Oh, man,
I
this
hear,
dude
wait,
about to
wait,
get
wait, stay with me.
200.
I hear a lot of women. I've seen it a lot. Oh, I ain't talking to no 22-year-old. I ain't talking to no 22.
They need to stop.
Come on now.
Man, people just be saying all kind of stuff.
Come on now.
So,
But some people might have the moral compass to say, you know what? I don't care if he is a multi-millionaire. I don't care if he's wealthy. I don't care if he's rich. I ain't dealing with no 22-year-old. I'm
women try to prove a point to try to make it seem like money ain't important. Stop it.
And that's different. That's a different kind of money. That's a different NBA. That's different kind of money.
This is what I've learned because I've been on both sides of the prism. A guy that didn't have money growing up to a guy that got money. The only people that say money don't matter are people that don't have it. Name the person you ever heard to have money say it's not important.
Listen, but matter of fact, let me just you see how good Brother Green is, right?
Yeah.
You see how good he is, right?
Yeah, he better get 200 million.
What you think his next deal finna be?
Over 200 million. And he 22. So he has a chance if his trajectory is where I think it's gonna be.
And the way he
has a chance to make, he probably has a chance to make $500-600 million.
But everybody, I wouldn't talk to him because he's 22.
Man, people say all that bull.
Child, please. But again, that's neither here nor there.
Hold on. First of all, you were talking to the dude that made $35,000, and you mean to tell me you ain't gonna talk to a dude that's 22 making 200 million? Man, y'all need see that's what killed me when people just say stuff just to say stuff and think they sound like they like, oh, not me, man. Please. They kill.
Oh, and the first thing you're gonna say is money don't matter. The first thing that's that line right there. Oh, money don't matter.
Oh, it don't matter. I tell you what, don't pay. Okay, it don't matter. Don't pay your bill to see what happens. Where you gonna live? What you gonna drive? What you gonna eat? Man, stop it. I don't know Draya. I know she used to talk to my boy O. That's all I know. That's all I know about her. That's all I know. I ain't got no preconceived notion about nobody. That woman ain't never done anything to me. Mm-hmm. Jalen Green ain't never done anything to me. Mm-hmm. So I'm happy for them.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy. If y'all need me to babysit, I'm here. Shit, add one more to the collection. Ain't no problem.
I don't concern myself. In order for me to concern myself with what you're doing, if you're a female, you need to be feeding me, financing me, or the other F me.
Ooh, talk your shit, huh? Come on now.
If you ain't doing one of them three, what the hell I'm worried about it for? Ain't nothing coming out my pockets.
Mm-hmm. I know. I just saw on Twitter, they was in the uproar when the announcement came out, but they were going crazy, boy.
So are they going to the baby shower? What they buying? Who buying formula? Who buying one of them old $5,000-$10,000 strollers with that car seat, the detachable car seat?
I think the one thing everybody was concerned about was just the age difference. That's all. I think that was the main thing everybody was concerned about.
Young women always like older dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Right.
And when the man, he liked older women.
Right.
Until he got old, now he like younger women.
It is vice versa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, I don't. Man, people.
I think, and another thing, most of the people probably commenting on the situation will probably never be in that situation with those type of men, or that caliber of men trying to holler at him anyway. So I think they really can't understand it in general. But if you are put in that position with a man of that magnitude, of that caliber, trying to holler, the chance of you actually saying no, I don't know.
But see, a lot of times people say stuff that they think people gonna agree with on social media, when in actuality, social media is not reality. Well, I don't care what somebody thinks. Look, I got 2 daughters, I got a mom, and I got a sister.
Yeah.
I care what they think. I do. My oldest daughter, my sister, they're more apt to tell me, I like this, I don't like that. Those two. My mom tell my sister, he grown. What the hell I'm gonna tell him?
Right.
My other daughter, hey, Daddy, you happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, cool. I think, but there are a lot of women out there. I love those that have the discipline and the moral compass to say, you know what, bro, you're too young. I commend those that are able to do it. I'm sure there are some out there that are like that. Those that are able to do that, I fucking commend you. I fucking love you. And I mean, shit, your time gonna come. But when certain opportunities, certain life-changing opportunities like that come along, there are some.
I know when I was young, I got me an older one. I had to.
You had your older one when you was young?
She's only about 15 years older than me.
Okay. Ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Hey, Ocho. I gave it 2 or 3 ways, Ocho.
Yeah.
Deep, hard, and continuous. That's all I did, Ocho. I'm telling you that. The only 3 ways I knew, Ocho.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was that thing every night.
I listen. I'm with you. When you're that young.
I got done with the homework. I got done with my homework.
Damn, with your homework?
Yeah, man. I had to get that work in now. I got I can't mess that up now. I still got to get my work now.
What you was in high school?
I was in college.
Okay. Yeah.
Old Creek, dog. You know Old Creek.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, let me talk. Ocho, check this out. Now it's time for Nightcap After Dark. Ocho, you gonna love this one.
Uh-oh, what happened? Listen, if I'm gonna love it, I'm gonna have to get out my chair.
Yeah, you gonna love it with Ocho. A Florida school is allegedly threatened to expel an A student over her mother's OnlyFans account. A Florida OnlyFans model was told that she had to withdraw her daughter from the school immediately or delete her OnlyFans account. Students from First Academy Leesburg, a private Christian school in Florida, discovered the OnlyFans account and shared it with their peers, and the school says it disrupted classes.
What's the count? What's the count?
You
don't know it?
It's a Christian. The daughter still might be a Christian. Her mom ain't going to school. What they got to do with anything, Ocho?
I mean,
is the tuition getting paid? All I want to know is the tuition getting paid.
Yeah,
is my daughter grades up to par?
Yeah, you know how it's getting paid? Through that OnlyFans. Through that OnlyFans. That's how I'm able to meet my needs. In this economy, sometimes you have to do things out the ordinary to be able to make ends meet. And that's just the times that we are in right now. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But I'm assuming the school itself, being a Christian school, can have that type of distraction because they have rules, I'm assuming, in place. And it was, I think even for the daughter, it would be bad. It would be bad with the students knowing your mama's on OnlyFans and the jokes. I don't think she'd be able to take that.
Ocho, what about when famous kids go to a school and that's a disruption? When the parents come to pick the kids up,
right?
You make them withdraw. No. You to expel them.
Can you imagine though? Can you imagine the jokes you'd have to deal with from the boys?
Don't worry about it.
You think her daughter would live?
Ain't no joke about the Louis Vuitton I got on. Hey,
Yeah.
remember, Ocho, ain't no crying on the yacht.
Yeah. I see.
Ain't no sad faces in a Rolls Royce.
I see what you're saying. But still, that's a lot though,
And ain't no like, if the girl ain't got no problem with it,
right.
guess
Man,
what?
That's crazy.
I guarantee you some of her peers, they dad looking at it. They help paying for school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A Christian school though?
I ain't got nothing to do with it. But go on IG and look at it first. God first. God first. That's all I'm saying. God first.
Hey, that's tough though. That's tough. That's tough. I'm just thinking about I know what it's like. You know how kids are today.
Yeah.
Boy, they gonna roast that little girl and make fun of her. The boy's gonna make fun of her because it's different. Oh, they gonna let her have it, boy. They gonna let her have it.
I'm
The
gonna get
fact
my
how
education.
wait a minute. I'm curious how they even found the goddamn OnlyFans in the first place.
Exactly. What they little ass doing on OnlyFans? Ain't like she went around and told.
Yeah.
Because the daughter probably ain't even know.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. But you
Mm-hmm.
know, what's the account? You don't know the account? I want to see.
The account.
I want to see.
I first of all,
Hey, Chad, y'all know that
my credit card
see if y'all can find the account.
I don't know the OnlyFans account.
Huh?
I said I don't know no OnlyFans account.
But I want to know this one because I just want to see. I want to see what the school saw. Hey, Chad, can y'all find the lady account so I can see? I want to see why they had to had to take out the school.
Now see when you show up on Monday with a patch over your eye, say closed for the weekend.
Yeah.
I know Real done got you.
Oh, she sleep. That's why I'm talking like this.
That's all right. She be watching in the mornings.
Oh,
Real go back. If you don't hold on, you don't think Real
they gonna edit this out anyway, so I ain't tripping.
Unfortunately, we're not able to do that. I edit button stuck. Unfortunately, I edit button stuck.
Hey, you know what I'm thinking about?
What?
I'm thinking about, imagine if I'm from Liberty City, man. I'm thinking about if it was a little boy or a little girl, right?
Yeah.
At one of the inner city schools, and them kids found out somebody mama goddamn OnlyFans, and you in high school, or you at Jackson Senior High or Carroll City or Central or one of them schools out here in Miami, and somebody find out your mama on OnlyFans. Shit, boy, they gonna wear your ass out until you gonna have to transfer. You have to transfer. You know, but kids these days,
yeah, shit, kids any days, man. You know we ruthless.
Boy, them jokes finna fly. You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, them jokes finna fly.
All you do be looking for a situation to bag on somebody. Ocho, check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we Ashley, we don't edit nothing. NUFFIN, nothing. Haley Thompson said, I need your advice. I feel like my boyfriend is using me, but I have no way to prove it. When I try to be intimate with him, he always has a reason why he can't. Please. Oh,
whoa. He has a reason. He has a reason why he can't.
Yeah.
Wait, but she said, I feel my boyfriend is using me. So what is he using if he can't?
No, I guess she giving him money. Maybe it's a place to stay. Maybe it's a car. You know what I'm saying? You know, there are other ways. Yeah.
Hey, Haley, you're going to have to cut that short, mama.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to cut that short.
Yeah.
Somebody turned down the cooter, the hoo-ha. Now you cut that short, man. Buddy using you. And you know what? She might be in love. She might be in love. She ain't gonna listen to us.
I don't wear number t-shirts. Ain't got no call on it. Ain't turning down nothing. Hey, yeah, Haley. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Something ain't adding up.
Yeah, it ain't adding
up. I'm trying to punch this into my computer and it keep getting stuck when I put 2 + 2 in there. It ain't adding up, Haley.
Talk about every time. Every time?
I can see. Yeah.
Using something. Cut that. I know. Cut the money off then. Don't even let him use your car.
He can't use your car. Hey, Tell him he need to get it. If he's staying with you, tell him to get his own place.
Yeah.
And don't get no more funds.
Yeah, don't try.
Man,
he must got a roof over his head.
Hey.
Tell me every time I try to be intimate, he say he got an excuse. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I wish a motherfucker. I ain't gonna wake up.
Yeah, you can't tell me with no one time. You can't tell me no. Hey, if it ain't that time, if it's not your cycle, you can't tell me no.
You know what? And I'm gonna be nice with it. I've just, how you feeling?
Ooh.
That's how I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask like that. I'm gonna say, how you feeling? You feeling good? That's my lead to, I don't want to be rude. I don't take. Even with the situation we're in now,
I'm asking.
Yeah, asking or
Because I asked.
Like that.
I already got the shower in. I done got 3 showers in. So I ain't taking off no clothes to get no shower.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Hey, how you feeling? You know what time it is, huh?
For sure.
Look at your watch.
Oh no, you woke up this morning. Oh, hey, I see skin.
Yeah. So you better than me. I'm in a situation where I'm not the aggressor. The individual is the initiator. 9 times out of 10. The initiator. I'm like, come on now. Come on, I'm 56 now. Just simmer down a little bit. Simmer down a little bit, mama.
I ain't gonna quit till it quit. One of us got to run out.
You better than me. See, you got that extra. You got them.
Diamonds, once I got these hips repaired. See the thing. Well, I mean, I was when the hip was bad, Ocho. I was be in so much pain. I had to pick and choose my spots.
Right.
But now I ain't in no pain.
You good. Yeah, boy, you better than me, boy.
Because here's the thing, Ocho. You can't ask for anything that I won't give it to you. Well, if I can get within reason.
Right.
YSL, Chanel, this, that. Hey, mom.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Yeah. Same.
Okay. So we on the same. So we on the same page, you know. Yes, we on the same page. Yeah. Because even Rail can't. Look what he got me. She had that big old Chanel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got. Listen, right? It's about 30. It's about 30 of them, all colors. But it look like a Crayola box. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, ain't it. Now it's time for your favorite segment, Ocho. Dunk on Unk.
Here we go. Hold on. Yeah, you losing tonight, bro.
I'm losing tonight, Ocho.
Oh, yeah, you losing tonight, bro. You losing tonight. Let me get my pad up. Let me get my pad up so I could. Okay, here we go. Since it was the Oscars tonight, we have an Oscar question for number 1.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
In the 1996 Oscar, wait a minute, let me start again because I'm getting a little too excited. In the 1996 Oscar-nominated film, Jerry Maguire, what was Cuba Gooding's character name and what team did he play for?
He played for the Cardinals.
Okay, yep.
Oh my goodness!
I know it's right on the tip of your tongue too.
His name was
Come on now.
Because here's the thing. Al Pacino was in Any Given Sunday.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom. No, I'm saying, but Al Pacino followed Mike Shanahan around to see how he does the coaching stuff.
Right.
With that movie with Jamie Foxx and LL was in there.
Any Given Sunday.
Yeah. Hold on. Tidwell.
First name.
I know you had the Tidwell. All I gotta do is give you last name, Tidwell.
So you're not gonna give? Man, he was born with a first name though. Matter of fact, here I'm gonna give you a hint. His first name is he played with you, same position.
He played with me
in Denver. Yep. First name, play receiver too.
Oh.
Played on the other side of McCaffrey, man. Come on.
Oh, man. Rod Tidwell.
Yeah, man. See,
I knew,
so
man. I was like, oh man, I was just like, oh my goodness. Rod Tidwell played for the Cardinals.
All right,
Show me the money. That was based on Lee Steinberg.
All right, you ready for number 2? So that's like hey, you get an asterisk because you only got the last name. All right, here we go. Today is Hall of Fame Rod Wilson's birthday. He is third all-time in interceptions with 71. Who are the 2 players that rank above him? Oh, ain't no way.
Paul Cross and Emil Tunnell.
Oh, hell nah, man. Somebody, hell nah. Somebody gave the answers. Nah, Ain't no way in here you do that. Nah. Ash, why you back? Who back that cheating for Unc, man?
Hold on. I spurted that out so quick.
Nah, man. Somebody gave you a briefing on what answer was going to be asked.
Man, do you know how bad Ashby wanted to stump me?
Hold on. All right. If you get this one, I know somebody gave you the answers.
Okay.
Who has more career sacks between Hall of Famers Jason Taylor and Terrell Suggs?
Whew. I'm gonna go Taylor.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer, Jason Taylor.
And wrong. Actually, both of them are tied for career sacks with 100.
Man, you can't do no stuff like that, Ocho.
They are tied for the number of career sacks with 139.
There's got to be one of those. You can't give me no tie.
It is the tie.
I'm saying, but you can't give me
your answer should have been Jason Taylor and Terrell Suggs are tied with the number.
No. You asked me who finished with more, so that means one of them finished with more.
Wait a minute. Who has more career? No. Who has more career sacks? No. What you were supposed to say is they are both tied with career sacks. No,
actually, Jason Taylor has 139.5. Suggs has 139. Jason Taylor wins. So now.
Come on now.
See what you did there, Ocho?
Ain't no halves.
Ocho, yes, it is a half a sack.
No.
Bruce, how many sacks does Bruce Smith have?
I'm not sure.
I think he has 200.5.
So we want to be.
Yes.
So you're saying you got it right?
Yes, I did get it right.
Because of the 0.5.
Yes.
All right.
People get half a sack, Ocho.
We get that.
Let the chat decide. Chat, did I get it right? I said Jason Taylor finished his career with more sacks than Terrell Suggs. Terrell Suggs had 139. JT had 139.5. Now you tell me which one finished their career with the most.
That little half, huh? That just makes a difference. Okay.
Hey, the chat said you be cheating, Ocho, be trying to stump me.
I'm not cheating. Somebody briefed you on some of these answers. All right, you ready?
Yes.
In 1997, you were an All-Pro, had a career high of 1,107 yards receiving, leading all tight ends.
Yeah.
Well, who led the league in receiving yards that season?
On my team?
No, that season in general.
Oh, that season.
The season.
Oh, shit.
I just give you a little hint. He played in the NFC.
It wasn't Moss because he was with CC and Jake Reed, and they cut into his. Oh man, who was it?
We got him.
97.
1997. 1997.
I want to say
it's 97. That's when I was stripping too at the right track. 1997. I remember them days.
Give me the division.
NFC. Is that NFC West? I believe. Yeah, NFC West, if I'm not mistaken.
I was if it's the NFC West, I'm gonna say Jerry or Isaac Bruce.
Oh, whoa. I might be wrong. Hold on. Oh yeah, I was right. Okay.
Hold on. NFC West.
NFC West, yeah.
You know what? He might have came out with me.
Who that?
I don't know. I'm just gonna take a wild guess. He came out. He was the first receiver taken.
Who?
I'm gonna say Rob Moore.
Man, hell no, you cheating, man. You cheating. Somebody back there. Man, who back there helping you, man? Turn your camera around now. Turn your camera around. You know what? Matter of fact, no. You know what?
Did he come out with me? Did he come out with me, Rob? Did he come out with me? Did he come out in the 90 class?
He came out in 97?
No, he came out in 90. He was in my draft class. Rob Moore was.
Okay. You got the answer right, but you took too long, so it don't count.
Okay, forget it then. Okay.
Yeah, you took too long. Somebody gave you that.
Okay, come on then. Okay, I'm gonna see this. If I answer it fast, when I got Paul Krausen and Mel Tunnel, you said somebody help me. If I take long and I got Ocho, you got to realize. Do you know how long 1997 was?
I remember everything I did in 1997. I could tell you who I was dating. I could tell you where I worked at. I could tell you what I made. I tell you who I played for.
Okay. What's the next question? This is the last question.
I'm standing up on this one. Turn your camera around too, and let me see your hands too, because I think you're down there googling this shit. Excluding Jim Harbaugh, which current head coach has the highest win percentage, winning 0.675% of his regular season games? Excluding Mr. Harbaugh. Currently, right now.
You talking about John or Jim?
Jim, excluding Jim Harbaugh. Which current head coach has the highest win percentage, winning 0.675% of his regular season games? It's a good one, cool. It's a good one.
It's a very good one.
I had to stand up to make sure you ain't cheating. I'm trying to look.
You know who I'm gonna go with? LaFleur.
Man, fuck this shit. Hey, man. Hey. Somebody whispering some. Hey, come on now. Why you ain't pick Andy Reid?
Huh?
Why you ain't pick Andy Reid? Why you say LaFleur?
Because LaFleur is it.
Nah.
Is it?
Nah, I need somebody cheating for you over there, man.
I put that on my grading.
All right, you was 4 for 1? 4 for 1?
I was 4-1. You talking about I took too long. You took one from me because I took too long.
Yeah,
but see, if Ocho, you think about what I got to think about all the active coaches, and I got to like. You make it seem like I took an hour. I only took like 10 seconds.
Yeah, there's something ain't right, man.
Because I could have said Mike Tomlin. I could have said Andy Reid.
Yeah, and Andy Reid was second with 0.641%. But the fact that you know it was LaFleur just leads me to believe that someone over there is helping you.
Nobody helped me. Ocho, I don't know why you think. I don't know why you
just put your hand up and that was your left hand. Who you fooling?
Ocho, I don't need no help. Ocho, I ain't trying. Look here, check. It's time for our last topic of the day, and it's our favorite. It's called Q&A.
Q&A.
Gil got a question. Oh, Gil just donated $200. Hey, appreciate that, Gil. Appreciate that love, bro.
What's
Appreciate
Gil?
you staying up.
Hey, that's our Gil.
Yeah.
Gil, what they do, Gil? What's happening, homie? Shoot, holla at me. Let's get a game in. I'll spot you 2 points.
Oh, check this out. Willie said, "What's up, Unc? Been rocking with you since 2019. Thank you for inspiring a young black man like myself to be better. Ocho, I'm a lifestyle photographer in Tampa. Would love to shoot with you and miss sometime. Hashtag child, please."
Shit. But she'll shoot. I ain't really know. I ain't photogenic.
Oh, you ain't photogenic like that.
Yeah,
huh?
I ain't photogenic. Like right now, I ain't really been into the cameras and stuff like that because I ain't really fashionable. But you know, sis, she'll put that shit on, man. You could take pictures with her.
Kemper Norwood Jr. asked, "How did you get your start in television?" Next question was, I would always ask before I take a picture with you. Well, like when I was in Denver, I had a radio show. But when I was in Denver, when local TV stations would ask me to come in and be, sports anchor and have me do highlights and stuff, I would go in. I didn't know that this is where I was going to be because at that point in time, I'm like 3-4 years into my career. And the last thing I'm doing is thinking about what's going to happen 10 years from now. And then like when the season was over, I would go to, CBS would ask me to come up and, talk playoffs. Sometimes I would have played the teams and so I could give you insight in what they do good, what we try to do against them and what I think the team that they're facing is going to try to do against them. And so that kind of got my start, but I was unafraid. If somebody didn't play well, I wasn't afraid to say, guy didn't play well and he needs to play better. And I think that's the thing that you have to have. You have to have very strong opinions because people at home can say, and dilly-dally around a topic or a player or a conversation. And I was unafraid of that. And I understood that everybody wasn't going to be happy. But I just felt that, if you could criticize someone that you're playing in a league and you could criticize them, I thought that would, but constructive. I wasn't like I was going out of my way. It wasn't like I was saying something that wasn't true. Right. The people at home really know when someone didn't play well. They just like to hear people like myself that played the game that actually know what I'm talking about to say it. Everybody isn't a superstar or an all-star. Everybody didn't play well. Even the great players have a bad game. And it's okay to say it, Ocho didn't play well today. Given who he is, he's an all-pro, first-team all-pro, led the league in yards, and he gave you 5 catches for 30 yards. They needed more from Ocho today. It's okay to say that.
5 for 30? God damn, that's bad.
It's see, or the quarterback didn't play well. He's got to do a better job. You can't take a sack in that situation and take your field goal kick out of field goal range. Mm-hmm. You can't make that kind of mistake. Nancy Benitez says, "I know this chat is not about love matters, but I have to let you know, Shannon, I'm head over heels for you." Thank you, Nancy.
Hey. Okay.
You Puerto Rican? You Dominican? I just say it. Laney Ray. Oh man, Laney up late. Yes, it's 12 o'clock. Oh, that's 12 o'clock here, so it's damn.
It's Ocho,
we know your huh?
It's 1 o'clock.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Austin, so yeah, I think we're like an hour behind you. Laney Ray said, "Ocho, we know your foot fetish. Shannon Ocho, what is a kink fetish you have that you haven't told us about?"
Kink.
That's something like, do you like to choke? Do you like to cuff up? You know what I'm saying?
We talked about all that. Remember, I told you I got my little dungeon.
You got a little dungeon, huh? Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey. Like honestly, I think they really stole my ideas. I think artistic impression of Christian Grey is based on my reality. So I wouldn't consider that a kink. It just something I've always done.
Mm-hmm. I can't.
You can't tell him?
Nah, Ocho, no, I can't.
Nah, yeah, no kinks really. That's not kink. It's just normal behavior. You know, it just comes with.
Well, it's something that you really get turned on by doing it. That's what a kink is. So whether you bite someone or you choke someone, yeah. You know,
probably
there might be somebody that got a perfectly symmetrical bite mark.
Nah, just probably that maybe that swing set. You know, that swing set I got, it's suspended in the air.
Yeah,
obviously, from the top, the swing set. She sits in the swing set, put the straps, it holds your legs open for you already.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just, I mean, for me, I'm not sure what other people are into in the chat, but for me, I'm on some old other, bondage and, tying up and blindfolded and hot candle wax. And I'll be on some, like, other
yeah, I mean, what I mean, now in today's time, you got to damn near get a consent. You know.
Yeah.
I put these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Them hands, huh? I know what you're talking about.
You got to sign a waiver.
Yeah.
I hereby consent that anything that happens, I agree to. Texas made established in 89, Uncle Ocho, what would you do if you met the girl of your dreams? Ocho already have that. You found out she had a problem with her bladder. Would you leave her even though everything else was perfect? Hell nah. As long as you don't pee on me.
But you know what Unc? She got to leave the room just to go pee.
Yeah. Hey, what you gonna think I'm gonna have somebody piss in the bed?
I'm just saying she have to leave the actual room.
Nah, she ain't gotta leave the room to pee.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to the bathroom. Just close the door.
You don't want to hear it?
Mm-mm. I go to the bathroom. I close the door. I turn the water on. I turn the fan on.
Come on, man. What you turn the water on?
Cause I don't want you hear me peeing.
That's okay. All right. I like it.
Hold on. You go pee with the door open?
Yeah. I pee, door open, off the hinges. Man, I ain't got time for all that.
Oh no. I go to the bathroom, I close the door, turn the water on, turn the fan on.
What's the fan gonna do?
It's the noise you can't hear. I do.
That's too much, man.
What?
That's too much. That's too much. Too much.
Bree said, not a question, but dogs don't belong in the bed.
Uh-oh. Shout out to my dog Zoe watching tonight. What they do, homie?
Oh, she said dogs do belong in the bed. Well, thank you, Bree. They do absolutely belong in the bed. And baby sleep in the bed. Baby 14.
Teach his own. To each his own.
Cupcake Mama. Good evening, guys. My uncle's in the hospital. Can y'all please give him a shout out with some words of encouragement? His name is Joseph Skillet Washington. Joe.
JSW.
Your uncle. Your niece want us to give you a shout out, which you get well soon. So here we are. From Unc and Ocho. We know you're feeling a little under the weather right now, but you know what? You're gonna get up at that hospital and you're going to come home and be with your family. They're waiting for you. So stay prayed up. We're praying for you here at Nightcap.
Yes, sir.
All the people in the chat are praying for you. Wishing you'll get well soon, bro. We miss you. And Cupcake Mama, thank you for listening and watching. Upgrade King, Uncle Ocho in LA, in Los Angeles. What's your favorite cuisine? Man, I'm simple. Give me American. Give me a burger. Give me a burger, medium, meat and bun. No cheese, no lettuce, no tomatoes, no nothing. Just meat and bun, cooked medium, just ketchup.
Wait, did they say our favorite cuisine?
Yeah, American. Yeah, American for me.
Oh, shit. I mean, soul food. And no matter where I go, no matter where I travel to, my soul food list or choice of food never changes. Macaroni and cheese, candy yams, greens, baked or fried chicken. Always same thing. Cornbread, if you got Sweetwater cornbread, or if any place has yellow cake with chocolate icing. Oh my God!
I used to be a yellow cake guy.
Oh my God!
I do love some blueberry cornbread.
Yeah, blueberry.
But it needs to be cooked in the iron skillet. You got to cook the cornbread in the iron skillet.
Right. Hey, that dish right there, my obviously my favorite Cuban dish. Tabasco white rice, rice and beans, sweet plantains. Cafe gonna let you on the side with a jalapeño.
I don't fool with beans.
No. Why? It turn your stomach a little bit. You're gonna be on that toilet, huh? You can drink. Can you drink milk?
Oh hell no!
You can't drink no milk.
Hell no!
What's gonna happen?
I ain't gonna. Man, look here. Like if I eat pork,
yeah.
Before I eat pork, I'll take like Tylenol. I'll take something like that because I already know it's gonna break my pressure rise.
Oh, okay.
Now, if I eat some dairy or something, like I'm gonna take lactate. Like I got a little kit with me. I keep that kit with me. It got lactate. I think it's in the room somewhere. I think it's over there. But I got a little kit. It got lactate. Go look and see if it's in my bag that I bring it. But I already know. Like if I don't bring that kit, I ain't eating none of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm able to eat anything, drink anything, dairy.
It's a little green container.
I don't have no issues with nothing. I can drink milk, eat dairy, ice cream.
Man,
so you can't have cereal, huh?
Oh no.
Damn.
It's not in the Ziploc. Is it not in that Ziploc bag on the counter?
That's not good, huh? You can't have no milk. You can't have no dairy. That's not good.
Oh, check that the Go Yard in the side pocket. It might be in that.
Oh,
nah.
Go Yard. Oh, you got money. Okay. Bet. Bet.
I had a little money. I ain't got no money no more.
Shit, you just said Go Yard. Go Yard.
I gotta look, man. Look here. I gotta go buy. I gotta. It's not that plastic bag, huh? No, it's another one. I might have left it. I thought I brought it.
You ain't got it. You left it.
But see, I do got Lysol. I spray on my bed before I get in it. I spray on the seats on the airplane.
What?
Yeah. Lysol.
You spray it on the man. That's so disrespectful, man.
What?
Why are you spraying Lysol on the people playing?
It might ain't clean up that. I guess I ain't bring it, Jordan.
Listen, I understand you want to be clean, you want to sterilize everything, but you can't do that. You can't spray your bed, you can't spray the plane when you get on.
I can too. I did it.
You have to allow your give your immune system an opportunity to get some practice, man.
Nope. I ain't good, no practice. Shout out to all the Nightcap staff at Ash who behind the scenes making live shows happen. J Matt donated $100 as two-part question. Today, who's been your best interview so far on Club Shay Shay? Not based off views, your personal. Game of Spades to save the world, bag blinds, game to 350, 84 versus 85. Oh, I'm picking Keith Burns as my partner. The best interview. Wow, that's a good one.
It shouldn't be that goddamn hard. It was me. Shit. Me.
Oh man.
I was the best interview.
You know what? I've been meaning to ask my fans who's been their favorite interview that I've done. I've done 100. I think we're at 113 now. But I look at some people, man, some people got like 600, 700 interviews. I'm like, well, damn. Y'all must be interviewing somebody every single day. I think Joe Rogan got like 25, 2,700.
Damn.
I ain't got but 112, Ocho, but I only do like 30 to 40 a year.
And guess who the best one?
Ocho, you one of the few. You my third highest.
I'm the best one. You know why? Because you had to throw me out because I wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah. The best interview. Wow.
The fact that you ain't said my name yet pissed me off.
Ooh-wee.
And you still thinking?
Maybe I ain't done it yet.
Oh.
I'm by.
Honestly, I was the best. I'm not sure what there is to think about. I'm not sure what you're contemplating.
The conversation. Probably
Ocho. I appreciate that.
You know what?
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. What you call them pass you? What you call them pass you? Country Wayne pass you.
Who?
Country Wayne. So right now it's obviously it's Cat. Cat about to hit 62 million. Monique's at 14. Steve Harvey is at 11. Country Wayne's about 6.5, 6.6. I think you're fifth, 6.4.
It don't matter what it don't matter the amount of views. We talk about the best interview, and I was the best interview because I had the best content and the best conversation.
You honestly, I think so far it's tough because I really like Country Wayne.
It ain't tough.
But
it ain't tough. It ain't probably Country Wayne cool, but he ain't Ocho.
I really it's right now it's a toss up between Terry, I think Terry Crews and Johnny Manziel.
Man, fuck, I'm out.
Hey, the chat really like my brother like Sterling and Terry Crews. But all the stuff like the thing was it was like he was just telling y'all stuff about kind of like me, how I grew up. But the Terry Crews, like when I sat down with T. Cruz and I knew him, like I said, I used to see him all the time. Every time I went to the Super Bowl, there was not a Super Bowl that I went to for like a 10-year stretch in which I didn't see T. Cruz when I would go out. But yeah, I mean I like them for a different reason. I got two coming up. One we're gonna release on Wednesday, and one we got to push back. But I got a few people that's coming up. I think it's gonna be very, very interesting. Because like I said, a lot of these people I know a little bit, but they're telling me stuff for the first time. I'm like, well, damn. I wonder how much of this like the people that's listening to this did they know about this? But you were good, Ocho. You were good. You were good.
I was the best.
The chat really likes Sterling and Coach Prime. Now Coach Prime now. Hey, because at the end when I just started talking about it because he was really open because like he had lost his big toe, and then the other one, so he had some clots, and so obviously you have to take veins out and move veins around, and so it was. Yeah, it was him, and I know him. but to see what he had gone through and to talk about, being at Jackson State and then making the decision to go to CU, but that was really good. But I thought, let me tell you why I thought T. Cruz was really good, because I knew how the community felt about him before he did that interview, and I know how the community feels about him after that interview. So, and I hit him up the other day, and he said, he thanked me for. I said, bro, thank you. I said, thank you. What the chat says?
They said Ocho.
They say they love Ocho too.
Yeah, the chat said
they love Ocho too, but stop being salty.
Nah, they said my interview was the best because obviously everybody has a story, but nobody's story was like mine.
T-Zone ABK said, Ocho, what's your most memorable play ever?
Shit. I got a bunch of them things.
Look, the most memorable, obviously, Ocho, for me, was 3rd and 6 in the AFC Championship. I mean, both of them happened in the AFC Championship game, if you ask me. 3rd and 6 against Pittsburgh in 03 River Stadium. We backed up, had lost momentum. We were up 24-21. Pittsburgh had gained momentum back in this 3rd down, and so if we don't get this 1st down, we're gonna have to punt the ball. We're probably gonna lose this game. John hit me on a pivot route, and I go for 18, and we run out the clock. And then on 3rd and 18 in Pittsburgh against the Raiders in Oakland, 3rd and 18, we're on our own 4-yard line. We run a little slant, catch it, hit my head on the goalpost.
Out of there.
And to this date, it's still the longest offensive play in postseason history.
Shoot, man. I ain't really had no games of extreme importance like that.
But you had a memorable play. You ever caught the game-winning touchdown?
Shit, I don't know. That's a good question. I probably have. It wasn't like catching a game-winning touchdown and the clock went. I probably maybe caught a game-winning touchdown. The other team maybe got the ball and couldn't score, and we ended up winning because of that touchdown. But I had some great memorable moments and great memorable catches, but I really can't think of anything significant. That's a really good question too.
Wyatt said, Uncle Ocho, I love tuning in every show. I'm 19 and I'm an aspiring football coach. From you guys' game experience, do your guys have advice on how I can be a good coach in all aspects? You just got to become a coach. You know what you want from your players. You know what you expect from your players. Just like when your players ask you something, you got to know. It's really that simple, bro. You just got to know. When they ask you a question, I need to know. So when your players ask you a question, be forthcoming. Let them know. Respect is key for you. Playing hard is huge for you. I think once you let players know what you expect of them, they'll give you that. Husky Bull said, I put my dog down 2 weeks ago and it still hurts. His absence haunts us. There are only 3 of us in the house and it feels so empty. It's hard to find distraction. Any advice to help us heal? Husky? Time.
Time heals all.
You just get better at dealing with it. You never forget them. I still think about the Rottweilers, even though I didn't have them long. Bo, I had 13 years. His name was Samson, but I called him Bo. I remember having to put him down. Every dog that I've had since Bo, I've held him in my arm as the doctor gave him that last solution, and it hits their veins, and they just go to sleep, and it starts their heart. It's tough. It's tough to see life leave something's body
that you love
so much.
I can't do it no more, boy. One time and that's it. One and done. I ain't doing it no more.
Would you, Jay-Z said, would you risk making one free throw for $1 billion if you make it, but if you miss, you get life in prison? Ocho, what you doing?
I'm going to hit that free throw. I'm confident.
I'm good. I'm good. God done blessed me to make a little money. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I don't want no part of that.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there. That's a good one.
Nah, I don't need no $1 billion. Cause then all of a sudden I'm gonna have 30,000 friends and 1,500 cousins.
I ain't gonna have them, baby. If you wasn't here before, you ain't gonna be here now. I don't play that.
You don't play that, Ocho?
Oh, no.
Man,
no,
Ocho,
no.
we had a great show tonight, Ocho. I ain't gonna lie,
Oh,
we
yeah.
went long. Man, I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up and go. I gotta do first take in the morning.
Hey, let me come on first take with you tomorrow.
I didn't ask you.
Huh?
Didn't Stephen A tell you who the EP? You know what EP is?
What?
Executive producer. You need to call him. Please make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite aunt, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, route runner extraordinaire, bingo ring of fame, artery, Pro Bowler, all pro. Chad Ochocinco Johnson, please make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. You can get it through Club Shay Shay Haggy. But please, we would greatly appreciate it if you signed up through the Nightcap podcast feed. You're doing an unbelievable job, guys. We really, really appreciate you signing up and making us what we have become thus far. Club Shea by Laportier, we've sold out and we're only taking pre-orders. So it's going to take us about 3 weeks to get the order to you, but it will come. Thank you for joining us again. We'll see you tomorrow night. I think we're coming on at 10 p.m. Eastern time, right? 7? Yeah, 9 here. So thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite Uncle Shannon Sharpe. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. We're out.